Welcome back to Chasing the Target. One day away, 3 o'clock tomorrow. We will have the first ball, hopefully bowled if there's no weather interruption, which looks rather unlikely to happen. So we're looking at overcast and sunny conditions at this point of time in the Oval. It's going to be a fantastic match. Hopefully, a very great build-up. We had the press conferences today from Rahul Dravid. We had Rohit Sharma. We had Pat Cummins spoke and gave their perception of how the game is going to be played in terms of strategy. In not at all giving away anything in terms of team. Neither Pat Cummins, neither Rohit Sharma. There was a little bit of a funny moment when someone did mention Ravichandran Ashwin's name and his, missing from the team. But Rohit Sharma was very alert in the press conference. Usually उसको attention का problem रहता, लेकिन कहीं नहीं दिखा. ये conference में he looked very relaxed, very calm tempered. Rohit Sharma and just in praise of his team, in praise of whatever is there, they're going to challenge it out. So overall, like प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस से कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि क्या 11 होने वाली है. नथिंग हैज बीन गिवन अवे, neither from Rahul Dravid, neither from Rohit Sharma or Pat Cummins. Same on Pat Cummins in sense that he was relaxed, he was refreshed. He didn't he said that they were on a break. अच्छा break था हम लोगों के टीम के लिए. Pat Cummins, he did mention workload of the workload management के बारे में बात भी करी थी Pat Cummins. बट रोहित शर्मा का उस वो चीज के लिए नजरिया ये था कि भाई इट्स बेटर थे भाई हम खेलते गए. And it doesn't matter. Our boys are very well acclimatized to the English conditions. Our boys have been playing cricket for a long time now, and I think ये एक ये एरा का एक क्या बोलते हैं वर्कलोड ऐसा हो चुका है. इट्स बिकम अ पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ द गेम नाउ टू प्ले दीज मेनी मैचेस. बिफोर वन ऑफ द जर्नलिस्ट डिड आस्क रोहित शर्मा कि आपका चैंपियंस और टाइटलशिप आईसीसी के माध्यम से बात करें कि भाई आप लोग आईसीसी का कुछ भी नहीं जीते, 10 साल हो चुके हैं महेंद्र सिंह धोनी के बेसिकली पार के बाद. आफ्टर हिज एरा वी हैव नॉट वन एनीथिंग इन आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट. तो रोहित शर्मा वही बोला कि भाई प्लेयरों को मालूम है और मैनेजमेंट को भी पता है कि हम लोग क्या जीते क्या नहीं जीते हैं. ये ओवल चौरस्ता है हैदराबाद का. आरा ओवल वाले भैया अभी आने वाले हैं. ही जस्ट सेटिंग हिज इक्विपमेंट अप. ये हैदराबाद का चौरस्ता है. अबू बकर भाई, बट जस्ट बी पेशेंट. इट्स गोना मुस्तफा इज ऑन हिज वे. आई थिंक ही जस्ट सेटिंग अप हिज कैमरा समवेयर. आई एम नॉट श्योर वी कुड फाइंड some space next to the ground, hopefully. But as of now, yes, he is there right now. I just spoke to him. I even have a photo from him just to prove करके भेज दे तो WhatsApp पे. तुम्हारे हो गया, झूठ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं. बट ओवरऑल या तो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस तो हमें ये तो कुछ भी पता नहीं चला कि भाई टीम का क्या मसला है, क्या नहीं है, कौन खेलने वाला है. ऑब्वियसली द basic name that I could probably we can pick out is Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Pujara, Shubman Gill. These top four are there for sure, is what I feel, is what I sense. But again, Ishan Kishan, KS Bharat is still going to be a last minute doubt who's going to play. Ravichandran Ashwin also the same thing. We're still in doubt whether he's going to play or not. And I feel like if you speak about Ashwin, the way Rohit Sharma reacted, he's like, I never said that Ashwin is not going to play, but let's just wait till the tomorrow morning to find out what our 11 is going to be. So overall, these are the only four. Shami Siraj, maybe 5-6 you could take. But apart from that, it's just a very confusing question mark as to who's going to play the WTC final in Australia's camp. More or less, you could say David Warner, Khwaja, Labuschagne, Smith, Cummins, Stark. Because Stark की जब बात करें, Cummins had mentioned कि भाई yeah, Stark is going to bat at 8 and I'm going to bat at 9. So उससे मालूम हो गया कि obviously Stark and Cummins are going to. So the obvious ones are going to be there, but it's just the annoying fact for Indian fans specifically is कि भाई क्या होने वाला है, क्योंकि 11 उन लोगों की सेट नहीं हो रही. In terms of Australia, they're more set with their 11. You've got Warner, Khawaja, Smith, Labuschagne, Pat Cummins, Stark, Alex Carey, Scott Boland. I think that's going to be the third bowler, Cameron Green, and and Nathan Lyon. So that they're pretty much set in that way. But yeah, अभी देखना पड़ेगा. अगर WTC हांची जीता तो रोहित को बोलो एटलीस्ट विजय माल्या को लेकर साथ इंडिया आने को. अरे भाई, वो इंडिया की पकड़ में ना है तो रोहित शर्मा की क्या पकड़ में आएगा. रोहित शर्मा की पकड़ में तो वो खुद ने मतलब उसका बैट पकड़ में आके उन्हें मारा तो रन, दैट्स मोर देन इनफ फॉर मी एट दिस पॉइंट. वी नीड रोहित शर्मा टू स्कोर. ये तो चलते रहेंगे, ये बातें, ये प्रॉब्लम्स तो चलते रहेंगे साइड में. अभी तो भाई WTC फाइनल पे फोकस करने का मोर इम्पोर्टेंट ओकेजन आई थिंक इट्स बिकमिंग एन इवेंट. Interesting चीज ये है कि Pat Cummins was saying that he spoke to one of the personnel of the ICC and they said every day might be sold out for this test match, particularly at the Oval, because It's going to be a very big event. It's probably going to be the most watched test match, or the most watched, yeah, test match or event, ICC event in a long time. 5 days, jam packed, बोल रहे, sold out tickets. अब हमारे को मालूम होगा from the ground what the scene is, in terms of the hype and what's going around the ground and stuff like that. But it is right now what Pat Cummins' word, not mine. I just was going through his what do you call, interview, and he was saying that, press conference, and he was saying कि भाई, it is sold out, it's gonna be a very big event. और मेरे को तो excitement हो रही भाई. आप अगर press conference नहीं देखे, you'll be able to find it on YouTube. It was overcast बोल रहा था Rohit Sharma was also saying that the pitch is changing from day to day. So yesterday what he had seen, today he didn't see it when he was in the press conference, because सुबह 10 बजे उसको उठा दिए, पहले उन्हें नींद में ऊँ था. But he did mention that the pitch is changing day to day, and we do not still know whether it's going to be overcast, whether it's going to be sunny, whether it's going to be a bouncy track, a moving track. He's still saying it's very hard to fix that 11, so we're waiting on that. KS Bharat or Ishan Kishan? Ishan Kishan for me personally, because I would probably need a left-hander and a person who can attack the batting, something what a Rishabh Pant can do. I know I'm not going to expect Ishan Kishan to score 100. I'm not going to expect him to even score a run, but just the fact that he has that potential in him in terms of batting is the only thing that I'm looking at. Apart from that, KS Bharat, Ishan Kishan in terms of wicket keeping, US you could say KS Bharat kept well in the Border Gavaskar, but these conditions he's not proven. Duke's ball, wicket keeper or slip fielder ko tak satati. So that is something that, Kishan and KL Bharat would probably be at par with. Like both of them, agar apan dekh rahe, they don't know how to keep in those conditions. But yeah, I mean, Bharat's only two matches that I can recollect or I've read of is when he went to tour with the India A side against South Africa A or West Indies A, and that's the only one in 2018 where Rishabh Pant then was called up for the Indian team. So I don't know. For me, Kishan just to be an aggravator or an aggressor in the middle, that's the one, because you've got Pujara to hold up the innings. You've got Ajinkya Rahane who can hold up the innings. So you need someone who can be fast paced and not add more pressure by being a non striker who is not going to be able to accelerate the innings. So that is the only reason I'm feeling Ishan Kishan. And Ishan Kishan will also, from between these two wicket keepers, Ishan Kishan has done two sessions of batting and one session of keeping, whereas Kishan has done two sessions of wicket keeping. So again, there's confusion there also, to be very frank. So I'm not very sure, but just for me personally, I'd go with Ishan Kishan just to have an aggressive kind of batsman in the middle who can probably accelerate and hopefully can pick out the condition. It's not going to be easy. Yesterday the pitch had 9 mm grass, and after they cut today, it's hard 6 mm of grass left on the pitch. That's still like good enough. I think 6 mm is still a decent length, and hopefully I think it's going to be bouncy and a little bit movement in the first session. Where you can expect movement 100%. I just can't wait. What's going to happen? Thakur or Ashwin? Now again, the conditions, the way they're talking about Rohit Sharma in particular, they're saying by day to day badal raha. I can't say. For me, if I'm going to look at it, we can do 4 and 1. So we can pick Ashwin, Thakur, Siraj Shami, Thakur, and Ashwin. We can pick them all in the team as well. But you would need a fourth fast bowler. Unatkat will be there probably, or Umesh Yadav. It's very hard. That's why this competition has given me like headaches. But personally, अगर आप ठाकुर और उसके बारे में बात करें तो I'd probably say Ashwin just because he's in that one. And we've got him live from England. देखो भाई, अबू बकर doubt कर रहा था. Yes sir. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? One, two, three.
Yes sir. 4 5 6.
Yeah.
4 5 6 is the question that we're having in Indian cricket team right now. Not 4 5 5 6 7 maybe. But yes, how is the weather? What's it like there? I see you've got a jacket on. It must be cold.
It's cold, man. First of all, I just want to say I made it. This is the oval right behind me. ये है होल्ड गेट, वो है हॉस्पिटैलिटी गेट. मैं फिराऊंगा आपको और
और
स्टेडियम
वो
का.
पीछे है वार्निंग पार्किंग सस्पेंशन बोल के लिखा हुआ है खंबे
हाँ, यहाँ पे मैं
खंबे पे.
मैं
हाँ.
पीछे के साइड पे आया हुआ, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा खामोशी है बोल के.
Yeah.
बट वी आर एट द ओवल. मैं लैंड हुआ इधर 12 बजे. एंड इट्स कोल्ड ब्रो, लाइक इट्स 15 डिग्रीज 14 डिग्रीज. I'm warm right now because I have a sweater and jacket on, मगर ठंडा है. कल 22 23 दिखा रहे, but it's great to be in England, bro, and I think the ball is going to swing tomorrow, Fez.
Oh my God. Ibrahim was just talking about the grass. He was saying it's still grass. 6 mm of grass is there on the left side of the pitch,
Yeah.
left on the pitch. And what is the कितना आवाज है उधर? शोर शराबा है नहीं है वहाँ पे? Like what is the general public? I know you've just been landed a few hours ago and you've not had that much time to.
Bro, Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I met a couple of people just outside the ground. I will send you after, and I'll talk about it tomorrow also. But the it's excitement. Everybody's excited. There's still fans outside the like a few people. It's like 6 7 o'clock. Everyone's wrapped up, and the excitement is still there. After the press conferences, यही है कि भाई it can still turn, yeah, it can still move. अभी तक समझ में नहीं आ रहा पिच कैसा होने वाला है. अब वो कल मालूम होगा.
yeah,
The only my only concern is it is cold. अब cold में बॉल स्विंग होता बॉल टर्न होता वो पता नहीं. I'm not exactly sure about that. um, there's also talk about Rohit Sharma saying that we're playing cricket, we're in the zone, so we can continue. Pat Cummins saying we got good rest. So there's two different storylines right now.
yeah,
Only time will tell which one what is better, right? But overall यहाँ पे तो सब excited है. Players तो पहुंच गए वापस होटल में. कल the other thing first that I realized the talk over here is that the ground is the game is half an hour early. Normally 11 बजे शुरू होना चाहिए match.
10:30. Yeah.
तो कल एक्चुअली 10:30 को शुरू हो रहा है. आई थिंक इट्स फॉर यू फॉर द इंडियन ऑडियंस
Mhm.
for Star Sports. So they asked Rohit also the press conference, does that affect? He's like, it's half an hour, it doesn't really make a difference, but it is a bit colder half an hour earlier, right? 10:30 matlab thand to rahenga. But
Mm.
it looks like the temperatures will go to 22, 23. It's going to be a packed crowd, bro. And अंदर मैं देख रहा हूँ already Indian देसी stalls है, butter chicken भी बिकने वाला है कल, ऐसा दिख रहा है मेरे को. And काम कर रहे हैं लोग इधर. मैं बताऊंगा आपको, अगर काम कर रहे हैं लोग अंदर, like they're putting the finishing touches. They've all the advertising boards, WTC, everything's ready. I saw a slight glimpse of the ground as well. I showed you a picture. I don't know if you saw it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're not letting you anybody, even the people who are media have access into the ground. They're not allowed to show the picture
mm.
uh,
Ground.
of the pitch and everything. Yeah, Magar,
Yeah,
bye, London, baby.
yeah. I mean, you spoke about the public and everything. Pat Cummins also said the same thing in the press conference. He was saying, "Okay, bhai, sold out here. The 5 days are going to be sold out apparently,
Mm.
and they're
Mm.
going to have a lots of crowds. Probably going to be the most watched Test match in a while."
And 100%. We also think that India to always is going to be, it's going to be packed. But also, this is probably the last dance for a lot of these players from both sides.
Yeah,
आप स्मिथ को ले लो, आप कमिंस छोड़ो, स्टार को ले लो,
Sharma.
आप वार्नर को ले लो, रोहित शर्मा, ख्वाजा, विराट कोहली, रहाणे, पुजारा. This is the golden generation of both teams, and both teams are now in the finals. I think India's peak was probably 2019, 2018, if I if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
Australia also, that was around their peak. They were unlucky not to make it to the WTC last time around because they got penalized. But this is probably the last dance for these great players. So that's why I think it's going to be huge. मतलब उस हिसाब से तो बहुत बड़ा build up है. यहाँ पे मालूम पड़ा मेरे को और आके कि this is going to be a big game, and they love their test cricket here, man. लोग तो मैच भी शुरू नहीं हो रहा, लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, like see a glimpse of somebody or the other. And
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like it might be Virat Kohli's last Test Championship final ever. It might be Steve Smith's, and these guys are great modern day greats of the game.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it's got now that you put it, it's also an emotional match now more than anything else. It's like eventful plus emotional ho gaya because a lot of golden generation, like you mentioned, is gonna be going around. But Abu Bakr is asking 4+1 या 3+2. What are you gonna go with finally
I'm
in
going with
terms of
four plus
paper?
one, but the way Rohit Sharma is talking, they might just go 3+2, but I would go 4+1, bro. मेरे को अभी तक because देखो fresh pitch होने वाला है. It's still early. It's June. It's the start of the cricket season. It's not the traditional oval. I know batting pitch अभी भी बोल रहे थोड़ा सा bounce रहेगा and all that, and it might grip for the spinners day 4, day 5. मेरा personal opinion ये है कि एक spinner मगर जैसा रोहित शर्मा बात कर रहा है, he's going to assess the conditions tomorrow, of course. मगर ऐसा दिख रहा है कि भाई दो स्पिनर खिलाएंगा, जड्डू और अश्विन को, एंड उस हिसाब से फर्स्ट विकेट कीपर डिसाइड होगा. रवि शास्त्री भी ऐसे ये बोला, और यहाँ पे भी यही बात हो रही कि अगर जडेजा और अश्विन खेले फिर केएस भरत को खिलाएंगे. अगर एक में से जडेजा अश्विन खेला तो फिर आपका ईशान किशन खेलेंगे टू बॉल्स्टर योर बैटिंग. जॉगिंग भी
Now
चल रहा
the
है, सब चल रहा है, इधर देख रहे
now
हैं आप
the
पीछे.
yeah, बेहतरीन jogging चल रही
साइकिलिंग भी चल
but
रहा
but
है.
to but to be like more precise 3+2 में भी अगर गए who's going to be the 3 Shami Siraj but who's going to be the third because Unadkat Umesh Yadav and Shardul Thakur, they're all same like half player. They're not a complete player when you in terms of Siraj and Shami what the year they've been having. These guys are
Yeah.
relatively more a bit pack in that situation.
As we get closer to the game, they might even pick Umesh Yadav, but I would personally go with Shardul Thakur. उन्हें थोड़ा
Hmm.
बैट के साथ देता है, he can swing the ball a bit as well. So I think Shardul Thakur is my option. And if they go with four, then it might be Umesh and Shardul. That's what the talk is around right now. कि भाई इन दोनों pacers को खिलाएंगे अगर चार गए तो. अगर 3 गए तो शार्दुल ठाकुर, शमी एंड सिराज, बिकॉज बट देन आपकी बैटिंग तो बहुत तगड़ी हो जाएंगी, होना चाहिए पेपर पे, बिकॉज शार्दुल भी बैटिंग कर लेता, आपका ये भी बैटिंग कर लेता, जडेजा, अश्विन. नाउ द ओनली प्रॉब्लम दैट आई हैव इज, इट्स गुड दैट रोहित शर्मा सेड कि भाई कंडीशंस देखना है, right?
Yeah.
Agar
Yeah.
if he pick the team today like they did last time round, then they're not looking at the conditions. Because my only problem is that अगर आप अश्विन को खिलाए जस्ट द बेसिस, बिकॉज एक्स्ट्रा बैटिंग करने के लिए, फिर आपकी बॉलिंग कमजोर अगर होगी, अगर शमी को कुछ हो गया, सिराज को कुछ हो गया, आपका फोर्थ सीमर कौन है? मेरे को यही मसला
Mm.
है. एंड आई थिंक लुक एट द ऑपोजिशन इज गोइंग विद फोर सीमर्स विदाउट अ डाउट, right? And they're going
Yeah.
with one spinner. They have
Yeah.
Smith Labuschagne, वो अलग बात है. That is the luxury that they have in terms of all rounders and everything like that. मगर like if you look at the opposition, that's how you're supposed to set up. You should go with four seamers in these kind of conditions. The wind is blowing, bro. You can see like हवा है यहाँ पे अच्छा. Like I think the ball will swing properly tomorrow. And
Do
you
you
know one
do
thing
you
that
see
yeah.
do you see any chance where they take a 3+2 gamble and probably see anyone else like a Rahane or someone is coming and trying to bowl?
नहीं यार, वो रहाणे क्या बोलेंगे, डालता
I
रोहित
mean
शर्मा ही
कोहल तो
डालना
भी
अगर
हाँ
डालना है
रोहित
तो.
शर्मा या कोई सॉरी
मगर
रोहित
नहीं
शर्मा या
डालता
कोई
उन्हें.
तो
भाई पूरा साइकिल में नहीं डाले, दो साइकिल हो गए WTC के, एक बार भी नहीं डाले, एक ओवर भी नहीं डाले इन लोग. तो मेरे हिसाब
हम्म,
से कहाँ से डालेंगे? देयर इज नो वे. लाइक व्हाटएवर द बॉलर्स आर, दोज आर योर बॉलर्स. देयर इज नो वे. Like maybe worst comes to worst, Virat Kohli might bowl 1 or 2 overs, but that's also very very highly unlikely.
हम्म. We have a few questions here. एक मिनट रेन के
पूछो
कोई
पूछो.
chances है क्या वहां पे? Andy Mike is asking, are there any rain chances?
So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday clear है. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday there's chances
It's
of
fourth
rain.
day.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think what is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So fourth, fifth, sixth day. These
Hmm.
days are there's chances of rain, but yeah, I think we're going to get a result because we're going to get 3 full days of cricket. Tomorrow the sun is going to be shining, and we'll have a full day. I think. अब England में भरोसा नहीं रहता भाई. Like when I landed, it was overcast. Now it's bright and sunny. क्या टाइम हो रहा मालूम? 7 बज रहे और देखो ऐसा दिख रहा है 7 बज रहे हैं बोल के.
नहीं नहीं ऐसा लग रहा
So like
जॉगिंग के हिसाब से तो सुबह के 7 बज रहे हैं.
yeah, so it's like that. Like I don't think it's gonna rain the next 3 4 days. 3 days तो नहीं होने वाला है rain. उसके बाद हो सकता है Saturday Sunday. मगर we'll still get a result. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा.
Yeah,
You know what I
100%. I
mean?
think
That's where's the excitement, bro.
excitement to because like I've been looking at all the press conferences in the morning. Is there someone talking to you?
No, I'm just looking, enjoying the weather.
मैं समझा कोई बात कर रहे थे तुम्हारे से but yeah but no one giving away the teams. There was one hint where I felt Ashwin might play because one of the journalists in the press conference were like, yeah, Ashwin is not going to play, and then slightly usually we know how attention problem Rohit Sharma has, but he was very quick to jump at that saying नहीं भाई Ashwin कहाँ खेलेगा नहीं खेलेगा मैं कुछ बोला नहीं आपको. So I have a slight feeling
हाँ
that
बोला
Ashwin
उन्हें
might
वो.
play.
हाँ
I
या
might
एंड उसके बाद भी अगर तुम गौर करे, उन्हें बोला था कि भाई स्पिनर्स के लिए यहाँ पे परचेस हो सकता है डे 4 5 में. इट्स ट्रेडिशनली नो दैट. अब उन्हें ऐसा थिंकिंग कर रहा था, देयर इज ऑलवेज अ चांस दैट अश्विन विल प्ले. आई थिंक इट्स राइट नाउ 70-30 दैट दे गोना गो विद 2 स्पिनर्स. कल ही मालूम होगा. दिस इज ऑल स्पेकुलेशन. But मेरे हिसाब से the way he's talking and the good thing is he's not declaring anything. I like that personally because you keep your decision to the last minute depending on whatever can change. Anything can happen, bro.
yeah.
So like उस हिसाब से you keep your options open. You don't want Australia also to know what you're going to do. Australia will be guessing. हम जो जैसा guess कर रहे हैं उन लोग भी guess कर रहे हैं कि भाई कल हमारे को extra spinner के against खेलना है या extra seamer के against.
Yeah, it's all about tomorrow, man. I am waiting. Win the toss and do what? What would be the best option for the team
Batting.
to win the batting?
बैटिंग बिकॉज धूप तो निकलने वाला है मेरे हिसाब से. यू विन द टॉस, मेक यूज ऑफ द फर्स्ट 2 3 days. इट्स गोना बी अ फ्रेश पिच. बैट फर्स्ट एंड टेक इट फ्रॉम देयर, आई थिंक.
Mm-hmm. Are you also going to watch the blast matches?
मां फड़ के कुत्ता था यार पीछे.
Nihal is asking, are you going to watch the blast matches?
To the ground, I don't know if I'll have time because bro, the game starts at 10:30. Then 5:30, 6 को match खत्म होगा. There's something at Lords. Maybe go check it out, bro. Why not? We're in London, baby. So there's always a chance. But like अब देखो 10:30 मतलब 8:30 को गेट खुलने वाले हैं, तो सुबह उठ जाना है भाई, सुबह 7 बजे. And then we'll wrap probably by 6 o'clock. And then आपके साथ live जुड़ना है, अब लोगों से बात करना है, तो 8 बज जाते हैं यहाँ पे रह के. तो I don't know क्या सीन है. Of course we'll keep options open. Never say never. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One session gets boring, probably just walk out and come back. But no, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be eventful. The entire 5 days is gonna be action packed.
Bro, it's going to be proper action packed, and if the weather holds, it's going to be a classic game of cricket. Like I said, like experienced players in both teams, both looking to win. They don't have World Test Championship, and even Kaman said in his press conference, "कि भाई अभी हमारे को समझ में आ रहा what the World Test Championship is about after this, the second cycle." We understand the importance of this game, and the build-up is much more than it was last time around. The last time was also
Yeah.
COVID. It was cold in Southampton. Here it's different. Mahal different hai. Everybody is gearing up and they're ready to
And also
go
the
for it.
rivalry
I think.
between India
Yeah,
Australia grew a lot, like this year in particular. Already played them in the border Gavaskar, and then obviously now they're becoming head to head. It's always a aggressive battle between Kohli and the Australians usually, but that's
Anji.
what making it more interesting than a New Zealand side, which is much more calmer in like these kind of situations probably. But Vinay
Yeah,
is asking, how is Mumbai?
Vinay.
Yeah.
I told Vinay I'm going to Bombay, but then I took a U-turn and came back. I came to London.
Uh-huh.
Vinay, thank you for your support. Thank you for joining. It's good here, man. I mean, I just arrived 5 6 hours ago. Went to the hotel, freshened up, did some prep work,
Mhm.
and I'm at the ground right now. As you can see at the backdrop, this is the oval. ऐसा दिख रहा
Mhm.
किसी का घर है, but this is the
Yeah.
ground over here. The floodlight is up right up over there. In a few
Mhm.
minutes, I'll take you around. If tawaf कराता हूँ ground का, I'll show you like from the outside.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like everybody is doing their thing. People are
Ashwin
jogging,
or
walking.
Jadeja? Ashwin or Jadeja puts Republic.
मैं अश्विन बोला था right मगर अब
Yeah.
जडेजा because of the batting they'll probably go with जडेजा if they have to pick one.
There's
बस
too
मैं
much scene
मैं
रहता है.
1 मिनट में वापस आ रहा हूँ हाँ 1 मिनट में
Yeah, yeah,
वापस आ रहा
sure,
हूँ.
sure. Yes, sir. 1 minute में आप आ जाइए आराम से, no मसला. But yeah, that's what's happening with Mustafa right now. उन्हें तो लंदन चलेगा डायरेक्टली, लाइक आइंडी मैच से वो तो इंग्लैंड चलेगा, बिकॉज ये मैच ऑफ द ईयर हो सकता है, probably the best test match that we'll be witnessing throughout the year. Obviously, Ashes be here 100%, but as an Indian fan, it's probably one of the better test matches. I don't see us playing a lot more test matches. World Cup के बाद probably एक होगा दिसंबर में अगर किस्मत रहे तो, but this is probably the only test match that's left in this calendar year. And the awaz, the noise that's been made, press conferences happening today from all three. Coach India, coach obviously Rahul Dravid, Rohit Sharma, not giving away anything again, like I keep saying, because important ho gaya. Ibrahim by helping us with the pitch, saying that there is a bit of grass, acha khasa grass hai on the pitch. Conditions are a bit overcast, like Rohit Sharma mentioned that there are conditions overcast and day to day changing होने की वजह से the team set नहीं हो पा रही. You can't probably get a proper team also on this. You never know like what turn it's gonna what turn it's gonna take. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be probably second day third day कुछ और देखेंगे आपको, आप लोग सोचेंगे भाई ये 11 कहीं को ले लिए. So whatever 11 we're taking, it's probably going to be like Rohit Sharma, like Rahul press conference were they very heavily on this point that we need to be there, we need to be in that situation in those 5 days, whichever team plays. Like I was just on the point, Mustafa, that Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma are making like preparation के ऊपर जितने भी सवाल उठ रहे थे कि someone's over prepared, someone under prepared, but both Rohit Sharma and Rahul Dravid were saying that it doesn't come down to who was prepared more or less. It's just on the 5 days who's more active and alert, who's going to play the best cricket is going to be them.
Yeah, I know. अब ये सब बातों की बात है. अब they know these guys are professional cricketers. उनको मालूम है
Yeah.
भाई क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. And on the day देखो किसी की लग सकती है edge, किसी की नहीं लग सकती, किसी का catch drop हो सकता, किसी का नहीं होता. So like it also depends on the game. Like for the build up, we say different things. We have different narratives. Like I said, Australia, they're coming out press. They're saying they're fresh. India saying we're in the zone. We played
Yeah.
IPL. It's
Yeah.
how you want to twist it. But at the end of the day, it's about bat and ball. 90 overs, 5 days. You have to give your performance. आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते भाई. IPL भी हो गया, इन लोगों को रेस्ट भी मिल गया, सब हो गया. And
Mhm.
like I was hearing an interesting thing. I think Sunil Gavaskar के interview में they were saying that sometimes you just need a couple of batsmen. You need a double century
Yeah.
and a century. And Australia's two batsmen, the main batsmen, have been playing in these conditions for the last month. And उन लोग के अगर लग गए सेंचुरी ये वो तो that can win them the game. So it could be a part that we say it's a team game, but sometimes it's an individual performance which helps you win the match.
Yeah, and that's what Shubman Gill came into the interview. Like in terms of Rohit Sharma's interview, he was saying that Shubman loves to bat. I don't have a lot to tell him. We just need him. We just need him to bat a longer time. Same was with
बस क्या
like.
माहौल है भाई इधर, तुम आ जाओ यार, पीछे तो देखो क्या माहौल है भैया। यहाँ पे
माहौल कल
रिस्पॉन्स टीम भी है, सिक्योरिटी भी है यहाँ पे। उन लोग, अगर आई डोंट नो, अगर आप देख सकते हैं, मैं
नहीं नहीं
कैसा
हम
फ्लिप
तो देखे
मारूं
अभी
उसको।
कल
हाँ
देखा हम तो
हाँ,
देखे आप देखा अभी आप
नहीं मैं कैसा फ्लिप मारूं उसको यार।
या वो बटन है
कितने
देखो
पर,
वो दो एरोज एक ऊपर एक नीचे जा रहा होगा देखो
कहाँ है यार वो, दो यार वो, दो तीन पीछे।
नहीं है रुको
मगर आई डोंट नो अगर आपको यहाँ पे दिख रहा है
या
वो
दिख रहा है ये
काम
दिख रहा
कर,
है या वी कैन सी इट या
क-
समवनस ऑन द
काम
लैडर
कर रहे
या वी
से
कैन
दिख
सी
रहे,
या
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 केन विलियमसन स्टाइल। उन लोग वो बैनर लगा रहे, WTC का बैनर लगा
हाँ
रहे।
या
हाँ तो वो चल रहा।
फुटबॉल
क्या
फुटबॉल
माहौल है भैया।
का ग्राउंड फुटबॉल का ग्राउंड बना दिया वो चिराग भाई सिंह फुटबॉल का ग्राउंड बना दिया वैसे दिख रहा है अभी पीछे से तो लाइक यू कैन सी
लाइक
इट
ओल्ड
फील्स
ट्रैफर्ड,
लाइक
हाँ, लाइक
ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड या
इंग्लैंड में एक चीज मिलता है,
ब्रिक
ब्रिक्स
वॉल
रहता पूरा,
ब्रिक वॉल या
ब्रिक वॉल्स रहते, तो लाइक यार वैसा दिख रहा। अंदर जाके मेरे को देखना है, कल इंशाल्लाह देखेंगे कैसा रहता, बट it's a good thing. So you see, it's actually the home of Surrey Cricket Club, right? And there's a whole gate, bro, fest for your favorite player when you were growing up, Alex Stewart. उसका पूरा गेट है वहाँ पे, दूसरे साइड पे एलेक्स स्टुअर्ट गेट। एंड आई थिंक एक दो सरी के प्लेयर्स कुछ जिम विम करके भी बाहर निकले अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, बिफोर आई स्पोक टू यू। तो यहाँ इन लोगों का ग्राउंड है सरी का, एंड आई थिंक मिडिल सेक्स का लॉर्ड्स है। बट या, हाँ जी, आप कुछ बोल रहे थे।
Rohit Sharma, is he injured? Push Republic. For them, I could say
No.
that the physio immediately took him out of the next session. And then they're back at the hotel and confirmed to ye ho gaya ki bhai he will captain the team tomorrow and he's going to be in the 11. So not a very scary or ऐसा बड़ी इंजरी नहीं हुई थी खाली एक थंब पे थोड़ा बहुत लाइट मार पड़ी थी आई थिंक वो they just wanted to take precaution and took him out just to make sure that he doesn't aggravate it or something.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think it's okay. It's nothing to worry about. He's going to be playing tomorrow, and he will be at the toss. मेरे हिसाब से, like अब inside पूरा पक्का information नहीं है, but I don't think there's going to be any issue for Rohit Sharma to play tomorrow.
Like
पर
whatever
देखो
I've
ये
read,
अंदर, ये
yeah,
अंदर
yeah,
चेक करो
fish
यहाँ
and
पे
chips,
फैन
baby,
टैंक।
fish and
Yeah,
chips.
यहाँ पे फिश चिप्स है। I don't
हाँ
know, देख लेंगे, पूरा
दिख
ग्राउंड
रहा
है।
है ब्रिक वॉल भी दिख रहा है
हाँ मेरे को- हाँ, तो बोलो बोलो।
यस तो या वही है कि एटमॉस्फेयर कल तो where do you enter from how is it going to be like just to give us an idea how many gates are there exactly if you have an idea or
Bro,
not
there's like 20 gates. There's so that gate I showed you, that was one gate. That
one
was
gate
gate 17 or something. There's gates all around the thing. So, like next to these big walls only, I show you there's a gate right now. I'll show you a gate. It's called Key
yeah
Gate number
hmm.
9. तो ये जो नंबर 9 में बैठे हैं, उन लोग यहाँ से
हाँ
आएंगे, दिख रहा है आपको?
yeah I can see that yeah
तो ये सो there's gates all around. तो ऐसा पूरा अगर गए तो गेट्स आते रहेंगे एक के बाद एक।
क्या बात है यार यहाँ तो फील्स हो
Yeah.
गए अब तो कल आलम क्या रहेगा सोच रहा हूँ मैं कल जो you'll have a lot of people around you you'll have people selling things caps shirts पूरा हंगामा रहने वाला है कल
पूरा भाई, yeah, it's going to be proper crowded. It's going to be next level atmosphere. सुबह सब नाश्ता कर लेके घुस रहे ग्राउंड पे। तुम्हारे को दिख रहा है? देखो ये ग्राउंड है
yeah
पीछे।
we can see it yeah I can see the
The
floodlight दिख
floodlights.
रहा है देखो
Yeah, that
भाई यहाँ से
I can
सिर्फ
see, right? I
yeah
can
I
see
can see inside
the cover. क्या है वो covers on the
hover
ground right now.
that hover
Can see
cover
the boundary
that's
rope.
the big cover oh the boundary rope
Yeah, yeah, वो नहीं, वो जो कवर करते पिच विच को।
वो इंग्लैंड में अलग आई डोंट नो इंग्लैंड इधर है या नहीं है यूजुअली इन इंडिया वी हैव इट लाइक अ मैट बट अपने पास इंग्लैंड में दे हैव द बिग होवर कवर व्हिच दे कवर द एंटायर ग्राउंड आई डोंट नो इफ इट्स एज फन
बेहतरीन है, बेहतरीन है। वो भी दिख रहा, स्कोर कार्ड भी, हर चीज। आराम भाई,
देयर इज
आराम
वन
को भी है यहाँ पे।
आराम को यहाँ पे भी है भाई क्या पूरा थम्स अप भी है वहां पे तो
हाँ हाँ हाँ
that's
हाँ।
why they couldn't do it at Lords, right? Because of the sponsorship issues. But one interesting question that's coming from Nitish by saying, will India miss a wrist spinner at the Oval?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Even Australia are not going to play a wrist spinner. But if you consider Steve Smith and Labuschagne as your wrist spinners, then maybe. But I don't think so. Like I think what they're going to miss is a Hardik Pandya type player more than anything. Someone like a Cameron Green who can do the job for like 10, 15 overs and then
Extra
come out
bowling.
with the bat and score 30, 40 runs. That's what they're going to miss. I don't think they really miss uh, आपका wrist spinner. मेरे हिसाब से ये कंडीशंस में तो नहीं नहीं थी। अब अगर ये सितंबर में हो रहा था मैच ओवल पे, डे 4 डे 5, someone like a Kuldeep bhai would be crazy, but I don't think right now they're going with
कुलदीप
that. I
भाई से
think
पूछ
even
लू ना
Australia.
आके देखे, हाँ, कुलदीप भाई से पूछ लू ना आके देख रहे तो नहीं कहीं बाहर से बैठेंगे कल आके
नहीं
तुम्हारे।
नहीं बात ना I don't नहीं अभी तो he had like a crazy season and everything, so he's resting up, but everyone's going to be watching this game, right? So
या फॉर श्योर।
सब देखने, उन्होंने भी देखने वाले हैं, सब तो देखने वाले हैं मैच।
डॉन इज सेइंग ब्रो सिक्योरिटी को डॉलर नहीं चलता जी, वहां पे पाउंड चलता, $20 देके घुस
नहीं
जाओ अंदर कहते।
मैं हटा दिया कैमरा वहां से, बिकॉज उन लोग वहां पे ठहरे हुए तो नहीं दिखा सकते पिच विच को। मैं तो देख लिया, मगर वो नहीं दिखा सकते, तो इसलिए मेरे को देख के रुक गए उन लोग, तो मैं आ गया वापस। बट या लाइक
या
सर्टेन रूल्स यू गॉट फॉलो।
या उधर नहीं कर सकते भाई, अरे अभी अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा मस्ती गेट मी अ बॉटल ऑफ वाटर कहते, पंटर सिंह
वो
asking
वाला
for a
वो
bottle of water.
या
Yeah.
वो वाला वो या मैन
After
द
looking at the pitch,
बॉयज।
after looking at the pitch, Mustafa, what's your take on the attack for India, bowling attack for India?
I haven't looked at the pitch, bro. You tell me.
I
I was
mean,
on a
there's
flight.
there's grass, there's it's still 6 mm of grass on the pitch. It's going to bounce. It's going to be overcast or sunny condition. I don't know what it's going to be, but apart from that, they're saying it's good for bowling first actually.
So there's two ways to look at it, right? Either you play to your strengths and you hope that it turns on day 4, day 5, and you go with your two spinners. That's your strength, and they give you batting also. The other way to look at it is that you're playing in England. You need four seamers. The opposition is playing four seamers, and there's always a risk of the third seamer not performing to the levels that you expect. So for that safety goes for thing, and you expect you allow one spinner to do the role. अब जैसा लास्ट WTC में अश्विन आई थिंक 4 विकेट लिया था मैच में, मगर जडेजा बोल्ड ओनली लाइक 10 overs and 2 innings or something like that. There was no point of him. So like from looking at past stuff, I would always go with the extra seamer. But India, I think 70% they're going to go with two spinners, bro.
Two spinners
But
is
that's
what
what the
the call is.
management I think are thinking. Yeah, I think that's what
Personally, you
they're
would
going
go
to do.
4-1. Personally, you would go 4-1, and they're going to go 3-2.
Yeah, because that's what मेरे को ये है कि भाई अगर बुमराह था तो अलग होता था, राइट? बुमराह नहीं, आपका थर्ड सीमर पर शार्दुल और उमेश विल बी एबल टू मेंटेन दैट लेवल ऑफ प्रेशर, दैट लेवल ऑफ कंसिस्टेंसी फॉर 5 days, और जो भी है 2-3 दिन तो बॉलिंग करना पड़ेगा, राइट? तो उसमें विल दे बी एबल टू कीप दैट प्रेशर अप ऑन द बैट्समैन.
True. Will batting first be an advantage? Nitish Bhai is asking.
I think so. I think so because from what I've heard is that the best time to bat over here is day 1, 2, and even partly day 3, and then it should start cracking up, assisting the spinners, and then the fast bowlers will always be in it, but it should be. And with the yes, it is cold, but like it's going to be sunny, so I don't think yeah, it should be good to bat on मेरे हिसाब से.
चिराग भाई लास्ट के एक्लस्टोन से मिलने जाओगे क्या?
भाई मिलेंगे, अगर मेरे को बहुत पसंद है एक्लस्टोन, अगर मिली तो मिलेंगे.
मिली तो मिलेंगे.
हाँ, क्यों नहीं मिलेंगे. भाई जो भी सवाल ना पूछना है भाई पूछते रहो, जो भी जुड़े. थैंक यू सो मच, really appreciate it. Faiz, you sound sad. What happened?
No,
Are you
no.
stressed out?
I'm just thinking about how like अब इतना content देख रहा हूँ मैं WTC का, just so many things are running in my mind. What's gonna happen?
आ
कोहिनूर
जाओ,
भी
एक
लेते
एक
आना.
अगर 1 लाख दिए तो एक दिन में वीजा आ जाता.
वो तो वीजा आएगा 1 लाख का, फिर 1 लाख की टिकट भी है. कोहिनूर भी लेते आना पड़ेगा चिराग भाई. London gave Mustafa Bhai. Yes, Mustafa Bhai is right now at the oval. Right now, if you see behind him, it looks like
Yeah,
someone's
this is the
house is being
oval finish,
constructed.
bhai.
It looks like someone's house is being constructed, but that is the oval. And if you look up
This is the
that
oval.
flag pole, वो parking की sign के ऊपर अगर आप देखो वो floodlight, if I'm not wrong.
हाँ,
But yeah, इतना तो
फ्लड
दिख
लाइट
रहा
है.
है. हाँ, इतना तो मेरे को दिख रहा है यहाँ से बैठे बैठे.
या फ्लड लाइट है. थोड़ा क्लोज्ड है, मतलब लाइक, बट या मैन, दिस लुक्स लाइक अ वेरी नाइस ग्राउंड ब्रो. भाई फैज क्या ग्रीनरी है भाई. ग्रास क्या
ग्रास
प्रॉपर
अच्छा.
पॉलिश्ड. वो हम लोग राजीव गांधी को यूज टू हो गए थे यार, देख के एकदम चमक गया हमें. क्या
वहाँ तो येलो
खतरनाक.
ग्रास है bro वहाँ पे.
भाई चमक गया हमें. क्रेजी.
Yeah,
बोलो.
चार्ल्स को मेरी तरफ से कंडोलेंस देना. लॉन्ग लिव द किंग बोल रहे चिराग भाई.
अच्छा, जरूर सर, जरूर
मिले तो
बोलेंगे भाई.
बिल्कुल उनको एक्लस्टोन के. और
मिले
कोई है
तो
भाई केएल भी मिला तो उनका सलाम बोलो बोले.
जरूर बोलेंगे भाई।
बट या अभी
अ,
अभी क्या ओवरकास्ट है या सनी है राइट नाउ वेयर यू एट
अभी सदी है, मगर अब द सन इज गोइंग टू सेट। ओह सॉरी, वन
कोई
सेकंड।
बात
Uh,
slip
the
catching
the
also is a
the
problem in
sun
India.
the sun is gonna set in an hour and a half. It's still sunny, bro. Like this partly cloudy hai,
Acha,
थोड़े clouds hai,
just for people who are
but it's
joining
not
us now,
overcast.
what's the time right now there
It is 7:20, sir.
in the evening?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Maghrib here is at, so sunset here is at 9:15.
Damn, that's insane, man.
Yeah, it's a
ऐसा लग
long
रहा
day.
है इस-
So in the winter it's like at 3:45, 3:30. Yeah, summer में उल्टा रहता. So the sun
हम्म,
is shining. You can actually start the game at 12 p.m. and finish it at 7 also. That's how
that's crazy.
like you can have. Normally they start at 11 and finish at 6:30, like that, right? That's the
But
reason,
now it's
because
gonna be
the sun is
10:30,
shining. But
half an hour. Yeah.
you'll see people cycling behind me right now. Like
Hmm.
I don't know if you saw. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So
We're
like
saying
the weather.
we're seeing everyone that's coming behind you.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's walking, jogging. There's plenty of yeah, plenty of people doing their exercise around the ground. यहाँ पे बहुत
Ye-
healthy है भाई लोग.
yes, आप भी बन जाओ थोड़े दिन.
मैं घुमाता हूँ. मैं घुमाता हूँ तुम्हारे को. I'll go the other way this time around. हाँ बोलो.
हाँ तो security tight, like there's a lot of security or like you can like see कि अरे light है कुछ तो भी.
No, there is security, but it's like you can meet people and stuff. You'll find out tonight. Like it's not. It is more accessible. But yeah, of course, you can't go inside the ground. There is security. उधर अंदर नहीं जा सकते, घुस नहीं सकते. एक दो लोग हमारे कैसे रहते, ट्राई कर रहे थे घुसने के लिए.
अच्छा प-
तो मेरे को
बात है कि
हैदराबादी भी मिले, तो उन लोग भी एक्साइटेड है मैच के लिए. यहाँ पे ग्राउंड के बाहर मिले हैदराबादियां तो अब.
मुस्तफा भाई का तो लग रहा है कि वेट नहीं हो रहा मैच स्टार्ट होने का. या मैन
या
एवरीबॉडी.
ब्रो, अभी मेरे को भाई मैं लाइक नींद भी नहीं हुई, मगर मैं इतना एक्साइटेड हूँ, इतना पम्प्ड अप हूँ. लाइक आई एम रनिंग ऑन एड्रेनलिन राइट नाउ. एंड देन दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई एम इन लंदन ब्रो. आई हैव नेवर सीन लंदन इन माय लाइफ.
खाली
तो
मोनोपोली
इट्स
में मोनोपोली खेलते खेलते जिंदगी गुजार लिया है, अब तो आ गए यहाँ पे.
भाई मेफेयर बहुत महंगा है कहते. लाइक मोनोपोली मोनोपोली लोग सही डाले उसका प्राइस. बहुत महंगा जगह है कहते. मेफेयर मेफेयर
अच्छा.
भी पार्क लेन ऑक्सफोर्ड.
Did you
तो
manage
वैसा
to interact with any of the fans or anyone like in the, right
है.
now?
No, there's not that many right now, but I met a couple of people.
Acha,
Because I
what are
came
the
late,
interaction
right?
you had?
So many of the people came during the press conferences. That was subah in the morning. I was in the flight,
Hmm.
so Hi, yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, like, they came in the morning and then they left. But there's a couple of people like who are working on the game, the ICCK log and stuff, commentators and stuff. They leave a bit late, but the players and everyone went back before I even came to the ground.
Where are they
9:30
staying
ko
at?
press conference. I think they're staying at the Chelsea Harbour Hotel, the Indian team, if I'm not
Acha.
mistaken. I'll try and go there in these couple of days, but I think they're staying over there. They were staying at St. James's Court, which is a Taj property. फर्स्ट दिख
Hmm.
रहा है आपको रोड?
हाँ क्या गाड़ी है?
लंदन के रोडा. तो that is क्या क्या बोलते हैं, so Taj property, but they shifted. That was for practice. Because you've seen these buses before, huh?
Yeah, this तो I saw. भागम भाग जो भी देखे उन लोगों को मालूम होगा.
Living the
What
dream.
about the tickets? You get access for all 5 days, or you need to buy for every day separately?
You can get access if you booked earlier, but if you're getting from third party, then you have to buy separately. So if you're getting from StubHub via GoGo and stuff, then you have to buy separately. अगर आप पहले से book करे तो फिर वो रहता packages.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, Faz, it is the Ashes के tickets are 3 times or double the WTC final price. That's how
That's like a
important Ashes
rivalry.
here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. मैं भी वेट करता था लेकिन इतना सेमीफाइनल हार गए कि कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन ही नहीं है मेरी. तो अरे एक्सपेक्टेशन हमेशा रखना नीतीश भाई, कम ऑन. सोल्ड आउट है
Faz
या
ये
नहीं मुस्तफा भाई?
Faz ये कौन है? ये कौन है Faz?
एलिस कैप्सी देखा दिए तो.
Yeah. Faz ये कौन है?
नहीं दिख रहा, उसके बगला दिख रहे. ऊपर ला रहा हैरी
ये
केन दिख
देखिए.
रहा है. सैम करन है.
नहीं यार. Oh,
सैम. हाँ सैम करन.
the whole Surrey cricket.
क्या बात है यार.
देखो,
बट व्हाट व्हेन यू
Jaldam,
वेंट.
Jaldam, bro.
सोल्ड आउट है या नहीं है मुस्तफा भाई?
यार लोग बोल रहे सोल्ड आउट है, बट अब आई डोंट नो, कल मालूम होने वाला है. यहाँ पे टिकट्स जो टिकट ऑफिस पे गए मैं, टिकट काउंटर आई जस्ट पास आई शुड हैव टोल्ड
Yeah,
यू
I
दैट,
saw, I saw, I
बट
saw the
वहां
board.
पे
Yeah.
वहां पे लाइक मैं जब आया था दो तीन लोग थे उधर, और वो द पीपल आर सेइंग नो इट्स सोल्ड आउट, नहीं मिल रहे टिकट्स,
Mm-hmm. Third party
नहीं मिल रहे,
जिंदाबाद bro.
बिकॉज सो दिस इज द अदर साइड ऑफ द ग्राउंड, बट आई वाज मोर लाइक द रेजिडेंशियल एरिया,
Hmm.
पीछे के साइड, ये साइड इज द लाइक द मेन रोड एंड एवरीथिंग, तो गाड़ियां चलते जा रहे हैं।
Mm-hmm. Where's the entrance of
This
the thing? That's what you passed, right? The black gate.
Yeah, these are all the gates. Yeah, they're all
Okay.
the gates.
There's not like one main
All
gate like
the
in the Rajiv Gandhi that we had a
no, no,
way.
no, 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 no. It's all gates. They were separate,
Mm,
separate. वैसा नहीं है, मेन
mm,
गेट्स है ना। तो यहाँ पे मगर देखो तुम, पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट ही यूज होगा कल भी, मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा कि because there's no parking here, bro. Where the hell are you gonna park? Like this is like small roads, like there's no,
फिर वो मीटर का मसला रहता, पे द मीटर.
yeah, Faz, तुम्हारा बॉय दिख रहा।
Alex Stewart. Gate,
Yeah,
yes.
ये गेट है, देखो ये पूरे गेट्स है सेपरेट सेपरेट। यू कैन
ये
आई
थोड़ा
डोंट नो, यहाँ पे जो आईसीसी के लिए काम करते हैं लोग, सूट के साथ लेके कैमरा वर्क है वो सब कर रहे हैं, देखो
दिख रहा इन्हें
दिखा।
तो हाँ हाँ क्या कि पफर खड़े हुए खाला. क्या बात है, हरियाली हरियाली है.
Yeah, वैसा है, सब सब रेडी है भाई यहाँ
Yeah.
पे। उन्होंने वेब भी करे, चिचा चिचा वेब भी कर रहे हैं।
पूरे स्ट्रेस है जी मैच का.
हाँ
मैच का स्ट्रेस है, वेब कर दे रहे हो.
हाँ, तो ऐसा है समझो
आ,
सीन।
मुस्तफा भाई कहाँ हो आप? मुस्तफा भाई अभी ओवल पे खड़े हुए, आपको ओवल
मैं
के
ओवल के बाहर हूँ सर, ये ओवल है, ओवल के बाहर हूँ मैं। हम मजदूर आदमी, हमको काम पे लगना पड़ता। फैज बॉस बन के मेरे को डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं, ओवल को जाना है। मैं बोला अभी पहुंचा है रो फैज में, नहीं नहीं जाना है, आज करना है ये वो, अभी कुछ और भी काम दिए फैज भाई, वो भी करना है। तो हम फील्ड में, और फैज डायरेक्टिंग द शॉट्स,
द शॉट.
यू नो फ्रॉम, या हम लोग जितना जितना भी हम लोग कर सकते कंटेंट तो कवर करेंगे। फैज भी बहुत मेहनत कर रहा, तो देखते रहो आ रहो।
कैप्सी को पूरा ड्रॉ नहीं कर पाते एक बॉल पे भाई, चिराग में मार खिलाओगे यार. 2 स्पिनर और फिर 4 पेसर में तो एक जवाब.
कितने बार पूछते यार हो फैज, तुम कितने बार पूछ रहे हो मेरे को, क्या बोलूं मैं? बोलो, तुम ही बोलो,
बिकॉज
तुम ही आंसर दो।
आईसीसी अभी एक पोस्ट करी वीडियो का पिच, तो आई थिंक पिच देख के फिर अब लोग पूछ रहे कि भाई 4
अभी पोस्ट करे
आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट इब्राहिम भाई इज सेइंग कि दे जस्ट पोस्टेड अ
फैज,
वीडियो
कितना
ऑफ.
खूबसूरत दिख रहा है यार ग्राउंड, देख
वाह
इधर, ये बाहर का है।
वाह अरे क्या है भाई, इको फ्रेंडली भी
सही
है
में
भाई.
वो
हाँ?
है ब्रो, क्या बात है यार, इतनी ग्रीनरी। दिस इज द लाइक other side of the ground. You can see, can you see the stadium lights? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it. I can see that.
there you go.
I can even see when the
Yeah.
bowlers run in वो कौन सा क्या कि क्या बोलते हैं यार, वो आयरन वर्क से पूरा वो कैसल जैसा बना हुआ है देखो ऊपर, the
हाँ
circular thing.
exactly. या
I can see
या
that.
वो भी है उधर, आयन वाला ऊपर उधर है,
Yeah, iron. Yeah.
द आयन मैंडम।
अब तो
हाँ
कल
बोलो, आप बोलो का स्पिनर या फास्ट बॉलर, मैं कितने बार बोलूं, वही जवाब
देखो
है
मैं
3 वक्त।
आई थिंक 4 पेसर्स ही चारों. अगर तुम उम्मीद में रहेंगे कि भाई स्पिन होगा बॉल और नहीं हुआ, दैट विल बी वर्स देन लाइक नॉट गोइंग विद 4 पेसर्स, व्हिच इज आइडियली व्हाट यू वुड डू इन दिस year, this part of the year in England.
What did you say? You said 4 pacers.
Yeah, I mean that's what you would do in this part and season of England cricket. You would go with pacemen. You would अब वो
हाँ
अनसर्टेनिटी तो रहेंगी भाई किसी भी चीज में. अगर आप 2 स्पिनर्स को चले गए तो गलती 3 and 2 होंगी. आप बोल सकते हैं कि भाई मैं 3 पेसर ले लिया, 2 स्पिनर्स भी ले लिया, बट आई थिंक द सेफर ऑप्शन वुड बी 4 पेसर्स एंड जस्ट 1 स्पिनर, बिकॉज़ 1 स्पिनर मोर देन इनफ आई थिंक.
या मेरे को भी ऐसे ही लग रहा, मगर इंडिया शायद नहीं करेंगे वो, मगर मेरे को ऐसे ही लग रहा।
मुस्तफा भाई हार गए तो कब चोरी करके ला लेना कहते.
अब देखो, मैं मैं एक्चुअली पहली बार मेरे को उतना वो रिजल्ट का टेंशन नहीं हो रही, वो होएगा आई थिंक, अगर गेम फंस गया एंड स्टफ, फिर वो तो होने वाला है। बट लाइक राइट नाउ जस्ट एक्साइटमेंट, आई थिंक फॉर मी इट्स आल्सो डिफरेंट। यू आई मीन अ न्यू सिटी, like home of cricket. I know Lords is the home of cricket, but watching cricket in England, I think that's an experience of itself. So I'm going to try to absorb that. Of course, end of the day, तो भाई इंडिया इंडिया हम आए रोहित शर्मा के लिए, तो जीतना तो है।
रोहित शर्मा के लिए.
Bro, probably the last time maybe I might see him play. I don't know, bro.
Acha,
Maybe in the
did you happen see the hoodies or the new jerseys? Anyone wearing them around the ground or
No,
around somewhere? कोई भी नहीं.
only the players, not yet. No, Kal, I will give you a better idea. There's, I'm sure there's going to be the Bharat Army merchandise and everything as well. but I didn't see the India hoodies yet. There's not that many people here. If you see this, everyone is cycling and walking. A lot of the people are not even
Yeah,
like
man.
here for the game. Like so, all of them have gone home. I think सुबह में maybe there would have been more action, but कल तो पक्का दिखेगा आपको कुछ ना कुछ. अब I don't know
ज्यादा
if the
पब्लिक फ्रॉम लंदन पर से नहीं आती होंगे ना, लाइक बाकी के जहाँ पे अपन बर्मिंघम यहाँ पे से लोग ट्रैवल करके आते होंगे ना.
नहीं नहीं यहाँ पे भी बहुत लोग हैं यार बस.
देखने
मगर
वाले.
what one thing, yeah, actually, you were asking me about people coming, right? So I met some people. They came from Dubai. Someone came from America. Someone came from. They're coming from different places also. But London में बहुत है भाई हमारे लोग. बहुत
बहुत है
ज्यादा
यार
है.
ब्रो.
हाँ.
बहुत है, बहुत है.
There's
हाँ,
a
बहुत है.
South Hall is the original Brampton, bro. Like पूरा देसी इंडियन है वो. लिटिल पंजाब वही था originally. फिर वहां से यहाँ माइग्रेट हुए टोरंटो को ब्रैम्पटन में.
लिटिल
That is the
पंजाब.
original South Hall United. Arshad Warsi. It's actually
गाने में.
exists, bro. That place, first.
Yeah, it's real, man. Yeah, it's real.
It's real. It's not fake, bro. Only the
No, it's
football
not.
team was fake.
They were just portraying desi माहौल in England.
Yeah.
बट यार आप थोड़ा रुक जाओ, कहीं तो भी थक गए होंगे चलते चलते.
World Championship.
Yeah, we can't wait for it
First,
tomorrow
first
at 3
Gyaldam.
o'clock.
Gyaldam.
गैल डैम को देखो, सिग्नल ग्रीन है.
यहाँ पे नहीं बोल सकते तो समझ में आ जाता हम लोग को. मैं इंडिया समझ रहा हूँ मैं. हाँ, और सवाल आप पूछो फैज. मैं जा
और
रहा हूँ अपने
सवाल,
स्पॉट को.
अपने स्पॉट को आप जाओ.
सोने
जब
का नहीं
तक
है.
गज्जू भाई बोले मुस्तफा भाई अकेले अकेले लंदन चले गए, हम लोगों को भी नहीं लेके गए, लेकिन आपको लोगों को लाइव एक्शन तो दे रहे मुस्तफा भाई. फ्रॉम व्हाटएवर ही इज कैप्चरिंग, व्हाटएवर ही इज सेइंग,
मेरे
यू
को
कैन श्योर
भिजवाया गया.
आप लोग को
मेरा नहीं था इरादा जाने का. मेरे को भिजवाया गया लंदन. अकेले
असाइनमेंट पे,
अकेले मैं भी
असाइनमेंट पे भेज दिए.
असाइनमेंट पे भेज दिया मुझे. मैं भी लाइक डर रहा था, मगर भाई इट्स गोना बी फन मैन. लाइक हम लोग बात करते रहेंगे, देखेंगे रहेंगे. आई लेट यू नो आल्सो मैच के अंदर कैसा माहौल रहता, वो भी अच्छा रहेगा, राइट? लाइक इंग्लैंड में टेस्ट क्रिकेट, वी नो, लाइक ऑन टीवी वी ऑलवेज से भाई इंग्लैंड में अच्छा क्राउड आता है, टेस्ट क्रिकेट 5 दिन देखना है, एवरीथिंग. सो yeah, it should be
Yeah.
fun inside the ground also.
I don't know, man. Punter is giving me a weird restaurant name. I'm very scared to say it on live, but if he's messing with me, whenever he's saying Brasserie of Light restaurant में बैठे सब
नहीं,
इंडियन.
पिंडे क्या बात करता, मेरे को मैंने भरोसा नहीं है. है
भाई
भी तो
देख देख
मेरे को घुसने
देखो
देंगे रेस्टोरेंट में.
नहीं, और पहले तो पंटर भाई सबसे पहले पाउंडो में वहाँ जो भी खर्चा होगा देख समझ के करना पड़ता वहाँ पे.
Oh, bro, London is expensive, bro. London is very expensive. Manchester is way cheaper. Like, yeah, man, already I feel it. It's an expensive place.
Yeah.
थोड़ा सा.
विराट कोहली का क्या दिख रहा मुस्तफा? Like, do you think Virat Kohli is going to shine in this test?
That's the dream. That's what we want, right? We want Virat Kohli to score 100 and cement his legacy. If it was any time for him to shine, of course, you'll talk about the 50 over World Cup. That is one, but like, he is the brand ambassador of Test cricket for India. He's the one who takes Test cricket so seriously. He changed the way India play Test cricket. He's the one who picked up this, fast bowling unit that India has. He's the one who developed it. And for him to score a winning 100 at the Oval to win the Test Championship would be like stuff of dreams. And of course, we're all hoping. Willie won't he? I'm not. If I knew that, then I would be a millionaire right now. That would be the perfect script. Virat Kohli, winning the championship.
उमेश
पर
यादव
देखो, गड्डियां अंदर है ग्राउंड के.
गड्डियां अंदर है ग्राउंड के, काम चल रहा है, बैनर वैनर लगा रहे, पेंटिंग वेंटिंग चल
You
रही है.
can see that. Like, I
लाइट
think that is the वो एंट्रेंस है प्लेयरों का, और वो देख रहे थे मेरे
बहुत
पीछे.
बहुत सिविलाइज्ड है यार.
वैसा तो है भाई.
अपने कहने तो
वैसा तो
पहले
है.
बस घुस जाती है, बस घुसे बाद पब्लिक आती नहीं अंदर.
पब्लिक वैसा नहीं. यहाँ पे तो पूरा वो है. यहाँ पे तो पूरा वो है. This is the main entrance fest. The main one where the players, commentators, everyone come. ये main है.
टिकट ऑफिस भी है, राइट है.
हाँ, टिकट ऑफिस वहाँ पे खड़ा हुआ है बंदा. देखो
क्या बात है.
ये दिख रहा.
ये पूछो उसको कौन जीतने वाला है.
भाग गया. देखो यहाँ पे कोई सूट में भी साइकिलिंग कर रहे हैं.
क्या बात है. But it's
ये
exactly
ग्राउंड के
what like you
बाहर
see in the like you see in the movies, the Harry Potter, Harry Potter,
या,
Green Street Hooligans जो देखते थे आप.
अभी मैं वो गिटार लेके वो लंदन ब्रिज जाके शाहरुख खान का करूंगा वो जब तक है जाऊंगा जो करता
मे, मे,
कटरीना मिल
मित,
जाए बस।
मितवा का जो गाना है वही चाहिए ना, कर लो आप.
वो विधवा कौन सा वो लंदन में था।
आई थिंक शुरू का लंदन में, नहीं नहीं अमेरिका था, सॉरी न्यूयॉर्क था वो. माय
चलो
बैड.
वो चलो बोलो लंदन टाइम
हाँ,
आउट चेसिंग द टारगेट ब्रो सईद इब्राहिम भाई इन द हाउस। तो
गोइंग
इब्राहिम भाई देखो
प्लेसेस.
स्टैंड अंदर मैं अब जा रहा हूँ वो स्पॉट पे
हाँ,
और
वो
मैं
स्पॉट पे थे.
शायद
मुस्तफा
को
भाई अंदर
चक्कर आ रही है
घुस
मेरे को देख देख के।
मुस्तफा भाई अंदर घुस के घास काटोगे थे.
मैं कोशिश करा मगर नहीं अलाउ करे मेरे को। मैं
करे
तो
भी तो नहीं बोल
वो
सकते, वो ऐसा है वहां
एक्ट
पे, करे भी तो बोल नहीं सकते.
पहले एक्टिवा एक्टिवा लेके व्हीलीज मारेंगे पिच पे।
एक्टिवा.
हाँ एक्टिवा लेके व्हीलीज मारेंगे पिच पे। मगर वो भी सेट है भाई खाने के स्टॉल्स ये वो। अब
या
आई थिंक वो कैसा सीन रहता कल ही मालूम होगा। यू कैन आई
कल
थिंक
तो
गेट योर
यार,
फूड एंड गो बैक इन
या यू कैन
बिकॉज
एंड
it's outside though, you know, like it's outside the stadium. It's inside the gate, but outside the stadium. You see the fish and chips I showed you over there, right? It's right
या.
in front of me. वो अंदर है मगर
बट
बाहर
अब
ग्राउंड के।
जब हम टीवी पे देखते हैं, इट्स यूजुअली लाइक you see people eating and drinking in the grounds. I don't know how it is.
Yeah, वो तो रहता। There's certain things you can't bring inside, but the rest they sell here. Food and drinks, so they'll sell over here. I have to find that, bro. What I'm looking forward to is if I can get the earpiece to listen to the commentary. You see that, right? In England
हाँ.
matches, England में वो जो नेट वेस्ट का या वो रेड रहता, वो मिल गया तो क्रेजी रहेगा। वो पूरा सुन लेना 8 घंटे, लाइक अच्छा रहता है वो फिर। It gives you a better understanding as well.
वेदर कैसा है, ठंडा लग रहा है क्या मुसा भाई?
Yeah, thanda. It's like 14, 15 degrees right now. I have a sweater and a jacket on, so I'm feeling okay. But like I'm not cold right now. But yeah, like if I take off the jacket, then I will be cold. It is a bit crispy, you know, wo kind of weather. Taif mein kaisa rehta tha fez? Just so
समझ
you
गया.
understand,
चिल.
it's that kind
या
of
या.
like it's
ओहो.
not freezing, but like it's
बट
chilly.
या
Like you need a jacket.
चिल.
And so one thing is we're actually lucky because sunset is late in the summer 9:15. After sunset, it's going to
And
drop
you
to
don't need
10
light.
degrees.
And you don't even need light. Like we can see you clearly. That's the best thing. वरना रात
Yeah,
वात
I
होते
know.
तो.
Like it's eight. It's almost 8 o'clock here. I mean 7:40, and I think, but like after 9:30, the temperature is going to drop to 10 degrees. But like it's not going to matter for the players or anything like that because जब तक तो like खत्म हो जाता है. It's only if you're playing a
सीधा
night game or something like that.
सीधा जो भी रेस्टोरेंट पंटर बोला वहां पे जाने वाला ना. मुस्तफा भाई, जरा आइडिया से चेल्सी के पास जाके हावर्ड्स ट्रांसफर कैंसिल कर दो, एजेंट मुस्तफा फुट.
हैवर्ट्स का अभी तो अरे फुटबॉल का तो मैं भूल गया पूरा। लाइक वो फुटबॉल का भी करना है मगर अभी तो हैवर्ट्स दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा है। इट्स ऑल अबाउट माय गाय माय मैन द गाय केम
रोहित
ऑल द
शर्मा.
वे फ्रॉम कनाडा टू
रोहित
सी
शर्मा.
रोहित शर्मा द कैप्टन ब्रो। कल ब्लेजर पहन लेके फैज आएंगे उन्हें टोपी पहन लेके व्हाट डू यू वांट टू डू सर यू वन द
Please,
टॉस एक्चुअली आई
please.
फॉरगॉट
I forgot just fish and chips. बोल रहा था.
ब्रो इट्स गोना बी क्रेजी। अब इन लोग सो जाते होंगे 11 बजे तक 11
इ-
12
इब्राहिम
बजे।
भाई, इब्राहिम भाई से एंड इज फेमस. अब बोल दे रहा हूँ मैं, पहले ही बोल के जो बोल रहे हो ना, सेंचुरी सेंचुरी मार दे रहा विराट कोहली.
Virat Kohli, like I said, that is the ideal situation. That is the dream of every Indian fan. Ki bhai Virat Kohli scores 100 in the WTC final. That will be crazy. As I've seen 100 of Kohli live, I've seen 200s of Kohli live. I don't mind seeing a hat trick. I don't mind seeing
Yeah.
another Virat Kohli century. And look, he looks in the zone, like we said, nets में भी उन्हें जो यहाँ पे now I'm standing, it's a bit easier to show you. I was
Yeah.
trying to tell you yesterday, yeah, off stump के ऊपर से जा रहा था ball, he was leaving it like that, right? So it shows that he is working on that weakness, not to try and edge. यहाँ पे
Instinct.
also Fez, any ball आप गलती से भी ऐसा करे तो फिर जा सकता है. It can go straight to the slip gully cordon. And bro, that is, you tell me who is India's slip cordon. You tell me because that is going to be very important.
That's going to be important. I know Ajinkya Rahane will be in the slip because he's
Ajju, yeah, that's a big advantage that he's back. Yeah.
Ajju will be there. I see Virat Kohli being there 100%. They're not going to take him out of the quadrant.
Yeah.
Though in T20 we're used to seeing him at long off and stuff, but I think he'll be in the slips. So Ajju, Virat, and who else?
Pujara,
Pujara.
Rohit.
Pujara. Rohit will
Rohit
be.
also?
Rohit probably cover short cover something like that.
Mm. I think yeah, that's going to be very important. इन लोगों के पास स्मिथ रहेगा, ठीक है, उन्हें ड्रॉप करते रहता है, वो स्मिथ है, ख्वाजा है, शायद वार्नर है, वार्नर भी मूव अराउंड आई थिंक, उन्हें और कैमरन ग्रीन गली पे रहेगा, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी डेंजरस पोजीशन, यू नो,
Yeah, Lambo.
Pat Cummins to Virat Kohli, this ball going over there, that is going to be very dangerous. Like
Yeah, hundred
and
percent.
the guy's bucket hands, bro. Mr. Cameron Green.
Cameron Green. Yeah, and his height, man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something.
So like that is going to be crucial, bro. You have to take your catches over here. You can't drop your catches. देखो shooting है यहाँ पे तो ऐसा है. The way it is in England, the ball does travel a lot, and it will be difficult at times. But you got to try to take at least 80 to 90% of your catches. If you're dropping Steve Smith, if you're dropping Virat Kohli, you're
Labuschagne. Ragh bhai जैसा बोला, Labuschagne को drop मत करना. Can't see that man scoring after getting
एग्जैक्ट
thrashed one more time.
ब्रो. तो तुम नोटिस करो लाबुशेन कितने की बार उन्हें
South
ड्रॉप
Africa
होके पे
में, West
सेंचुरी
Indies
मारता.
में, yeah, South Africa, West
इंडिया के
Indies दोनों.
अगेंस्ट,
India के against.
इवन इंडिया के अगेंस्ट जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में मारा था सेंचुरी, उन्हें ड्रॉप करके वो करा. Do you think will it be clear enough for me to hear tomorrow? No, run at the ground,
No,
or
yeah, I'm
only
pretty
you
sure.
guys will hear it.
I'm pretty sure
Only
you'll
you
hear it.
guys will hear it.
अरे बहुत
Huh?
जोर से बोलता है रो. Like I'm not like I think you'll be able to hear it.
I think
Because
so as
generally
well.
the
No,
public
I
is
don't.
not like, it's not like an Indian crowd, because India में तो कुछ तो भी चलते
अपने
रहता
ही
है, but
लोग आ रहा है कल का,
but
अपने ही
England में
लोग
थोड़ा
आ
बहुत
रहे.
ball जब डलता तब तक quiet ही रहता. So I don't know. तो yeah, I think हम कल मालूम हो जाएगा initial
You know what the
what's gonna be
funny thing
the.
is?
Hmm.
The funny thing is, it's going to be majority India fans, then it's going to be English fans, then it's going to be Australian fans. That's what I have a feeling.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Ashes. Yeah,
Because English fans love their cricket, like, and of course they're going to play क्या बोलते so Australia anyway, so I'm sure they'll come and watch.
Ibrahim Bhai is asking any update on Kishan and Bharat in the nothing, no update on Kishan or Bharat. Yes, there was a discussion about the Duke's ball and how it wobbles and sort of irritates the wicketkeeper, the batsman, and the slip quadrant. But no update on Kishan and Bharat. Now, the way I'm looking
So
at it, Kishan is more likely to play for me. The way I'm looking at it and what I've read is that Kishan is batting
yeah,
majority of the times when you compare it to a KS Bharat. KS Bharat is more into wicket keeping. Now it will be on the day how they want to approach the game. Do we want an attacker or an aggressor in the middle? Where I will go with Ishan Kishan rather than KS Bharat. But if they're going like Mustafa said, agar they're playing two spinners, then you can probably see KS Bharat
the,
going in there.
that's what I'm saying. So I think the keeper will depend on the selection of the team. If Ashwin and Jadeja are playing, then I think Bharat will play, because then the batting gets covered. If Ashwin sits out, then you're going to play Ishan Kishan.
Yeah.
But now there is talk coming out in the media. Like even Don mentioned in our WhatsApp group that Kishan was wearing the like India kit and posting on social media and all that. But there is also talk that they want to. Even Sanjay Manchirka said on Cricket for Today that they want someone to reenact what Rishabh Pant does. Take Australia by surprise. You have Rahane there, you have Pujara who are solid test batsmen, you have Rohit Sharma who can play a proper test innings, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, these are proper test cricketers. They might want an out of the box player to take Australia by surprise, attack them, right? And KS Bharat might not have the ability to do that. So based on that, if you're looking at it, that's another reason they might go Ishan Kishan. And if you saw also on the Nets fest, he defended 2-3 balls, uske baad thak mar raha tha unhe. Maybe that's just the video they wanted to show us, but
And I
you know what
also
I mean,
think
like.
what Don saw him playing whites is what the photo shoot they were having for the ICC thing. So since the
Yeah,
morning, you could
yeah,
see images circulating of them wearing whites,
uh,
and Shoman Gill and him were on that. What I don't know what it's called, that rotator kind of thing. They both were like taking a photo shoot.
yeah.
So there were a lot of photos that were done today itself. They were a photo shoots. Maybe those are the images that are coming out. But again, like you said, it'll be based on what they assess the conditions. And if it's two spinners, you could see probably Bharat, and if it's like if they need a person who needs to be aggressive, a punt kind of a redemption kind of a person, then that's why I'm only going to go with Ishan Kishan. That's the only reason probably. Or as keeping wise, they're both at the same level.
Yeah. First, take this comment from Ibrahim Bhai, then go into our fantasy picks intro, bro. It's been a while since I heard that noise, that song.
Idea situation. KS Bharat keeps and then head pe ball lag jata hai. Concussion protocol. Ishan Kishan bats. Again, Bharat will back for keeping. Fir again, nah. That ideal situation, that'd be like a dodgy situation more than an ideal situation. But yeah, I think we'll move into the fantasy picks. I mean, there's four innings in this thing, but we'll make sure just to pick who we feel are the best picks for this upcoming test match. Which reminds me, you might actually see this guy tomorrow.
Oh, he's gonna be here.
I think he might be to watch Shubman Gill. I mean, I feel he might be as an ambassador of the game and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And being a big game and
Hmm.
stuff, you might see
I
Sachin Tendulkar there.
I know Yuvraj is here. I don't know about Sachin. I
Yuvraj
mean,
was
that'll
there in
be
the
cool
Manchester
if
United game, Manchester Man City derby. He was there.
he was there, huh? In the
He was he
United.
was he was there for Sky Sports. He came on the Sony TV. Sorry, Sony TV. He came on there.
Yeah,
He predicted
yeah.
2-1 United.
Yeah, and then I saw him play golf with Ponting as well. So he's here. First, do I look like Chan Nawab right now?
Chan Nawab, Chan pe apun.
Huh? Chad Kapoor reporting straight from the Oval. भाई कुत्ते
Ma,
अभी यहाँ पे आखिरी फील्डर है मेरे को सूंघ ले रहे परेशान हो गया
कुछ
हमें
नहीं
that's the only
कहते
thing
यार,
which scares me bro क्या
कुछ नहीं
है
कहते।
खतरनाक यहाँ
अच्छा,
पे कनाडा में दूर रहते हैं लोग इंग्लैंड में तो बेखरीफ हो जा रहे हैं हाँ बोलो
तुम कनाडा से आए बोल के बट
कह
मैं
रहा
क्या बोला
हूँ
फैंटेसी पिक्स
हाँ
क्या सेक्शन
बोलो
में है क्या आप बोलो आपके फैंटेसी पिक फ्रॉम टू फ्रॉम ऑस्ट्रेलिया टू फ्रॉम इंडिया
मैं अभी जेटलैग में हूँ आप पहले बोलो
मैं जेट लैग में हूँ मैं बोलूंगा फ्रॉम ऑस्ट्रेलिया आई एम गोना गो विथ मिचेल स्टार्क
हाँ
एंड आई एम गोइंग टू गो विथ डेविड वार्नर
going with Mitchell Stark and David Warner and then you want me to go pick Australia
pick Australia then we'll move to India
Cameron Green and Steve Smith
Cameron Green and Steve Smith
I mean
क्या बात
yeah there's a lot of other players that I was thinking about Quaja's
yeah
one that came to my mind
exactly
but
yeah
yes
Kocha came to my mind as well but again it's too
yeah
confusing there's too much
yeah
potential in that team now for India
yeah for India, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, game done, buddy. That's why I came here. I came here for these two guys, bro.
but mainly for Rohit
They need
Sharma
to shine. Yeah, Rohit Sharma's a guy, bro. He's relatable. I can't
look
wait to
who's
see him
speaking
tomorrow,
of
bro.
the main guy he's saying London में पहुंच
Oh,
गए
this is Ashish if, joining us. This is the Oval. I know it looks like somebody's house, but it's the Oval Cricket Ground. This is the Surridge Gate. That is the Hore Gate.
which
Don't take
gate
it the wrong way. It's H-O-A-R-E. H-O-A-R-E. I don't know how to pronounce that. And yeah, that's the Surrey Cricket. This is the home of Surrey Cricket Club, the Oval. I'm right
right
outside the ground right now, reporting like Chan Nawab.
so India you said Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli
हाँ आप बोलिए सर
मैं बोलूंगा मोहम्मद
एक तो
शमी
प्लेयर मैं हाँ मोहम्मद शमी
Mohammad Shami because of the seam positioning and Shuman Gill because I'm gonna back him.
You know, Faz, I was reading the preview on Cricket Info, and you know, we saw that Shami का average बहुत ज्यादा नहीं था, नहीं 40-40 बता रहा था. And
Hmm.
now I remember they reminded me because I go back to that. उसकी बहुत catches drop कर रहे थे. वो जब उन्हें इंग्लैंड में था he was with the most and then you know he missed the edge so many times and that's the thing like you know you need these fine margins to go your way remember when India got all out for 36 against Australia at Adelaide every edge was taken like you know over here there's going to be play and misses there might be different things but we just hope that Mohammad Shami can find that edge and the catchers take their catches that is going to be very important as
And
well
I think
because
we've learned based on this year that what the test matches we dropped catches at crucial stages 5 catches in a day also we've dropped a lot of you know catches against Australia against South Africa against और कौन किससे New Zealand से भी खेले Sri Lanka तो I think वो हिसाब से काफी fielding unit को they've got their chance to redeem themselves now it's like just have to be perfect in these 5 days.
Yeah, you have to be spot on over here, man. You can't give any chances in terms of that. Like you got to be bang on in terms of fielding wise. And like you know, we talked all about India. I think Australia's 11 is out, right, Fez?
I think I read somewhere. I think it was Don who said
Boland,
it.
I think Boland is playing. I think
Yeah, it's
Cummins and
David
Stark
Warner.
will play.
It's David Warner, Usman Khawaja, Labuschagne Smith, Travis Head, Cameron Green, Alex Carey, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Stark, Nathan Lyon, and Scott Boland.
मेरे को you know I'm also worried that if you do get the top order now the focus will be on Smith Labuschagne अब उन लोग जल्दी out हो सकते हैं फिर मगर ये Travis Head Cameron Green and Alex Carey Mitchell Stark Pat Cummins they have the ability to stretch the innings and this is where India have to be key and we've been saying this for the last 10 years me and Don to every day talk about this since this podcast started before we were doing something another podcast even that we used to say कि tail को क्यों नहीं खत्म कर सकते tail क्यों नहीं खत्म and this can bite us and this is a good counter-attacking middle order right if you see Travis Head he plays at a quick pace has attacking shots He played so well in India against spin. Now these are conditions that he will like a bit more. And then you have Cameron Green. We've already seen his ability in all formats. Again, he has the long stride, long reach. He'll look to attack. And then you have Alex Carey, bro. This guy is like modern day, like counter attacking. What, like, he's not
Yeah.
Adam Gilchrist, but he's that type of player who wants to
He can,
score
yeah,
very, very
put
quick
it back,
runs. Yeah.
yeah, bring it back to the Aussie side 100%. I think I agree with that point. That's where we need to take our catches like you said. I think वो जो डर का माहौल बना के रखना बहुत जरूरी है. अगर वो डर का माहौल चले गया, like कैच ड्रॉप कर दिया आप, या एक लैबुशन को मौका दे दिया, या किसी को वो जो फोर आप मेंशन करे उन लोगों में से किसी को मौका दे दिए, then I think that's where it's gonna be again. There'll be, you can see the tail taking their time and settling in. But Rahane ka
Uh,
role
uh,
very important. Hope he does not bottle it.
yeah, it is going to be very important. And Rahane, it is strange, right? Like it's probably it was probably the toughest time of his life the last year in terms of like he got dropped from the Indian team and everything like that.
Yeah,
But then 2023 suddenly
miracle.
the like beginning of 2023 and now mid 2023 things have changed in the split of a second, and it's Rahane 2.0. A lot will be riding on him again, and we have a very close friend called Uzair, and उन्हें मेरे को 2 साल से बोल रहा पुजारा और रहाने को निकालो टीम में से, पुराने हो गए, you have to get like पुराने, you have to get new players and things. But unfortunately I have to tell him that as well कि भाई देखो श्रेयस अय्यर injured,
हम्म.
आपके
थोड़ा
केएल
फ्रेम में
राहुल
आ जाओ
injured,
थोड़ा. हाँ, राइट.
सॉरी, आपके
नहीं,
केएल
सही सही.
राहुल इंजर्ड, बस क्या बोलते हैं, सो और कौन थे, ऋषभ पंत इंजर्ड. तो उस हिसाब से लाइक आप क्या करेंगे, राइट? लाइक यू हैव टू गो बैक टू योर old guns, and they're informed. Pujara has been playing over
Also,
here. Rahane
there was one
had a good IPL.
interesting thing that Rahul Dravid said, that Pujara always finds ways to. He's a one format player, man. So he keeps finding ways to continue his longevity. Right? He plays Ranji whenever he gets the opportunity. He's captaining Sussex now. He's been, he's someone that you can't neglect when a Test series comes in India. Same with Rahane. A situation fell in his favor. He was in form. He played Ranji as well. IPL अच्छा ही चलेगा, तो why not? Like, you don't see Surya Kumar right now in an English conditions playing the test match. You can't see him fit
Yeah,
in that role.
you don't
You
have
don't have
options, bro.
you don't have option at
And
all. Yeah.
yeah, and at least like they're informed, they're scoring runs, whatever format it is. Pujara scoring in the county thing, Rahane scored in the IPL, so at least like they're scoring runs, right? But like even then, you would say भाई youngsters को खिला, मगर youngsters ही injured है तो आपके पास option ही नहीं है, तो you have to stick with these guys and you just have to hope one last time. And like
Yeah.
I said, for both teams it's going to be like the end of a golden generation, and this is the like probably the last championship final they're going to play in Test cricket. To these guys, Pujara, Rahane, Virat Kohli, Rohit, Smith, Stark, आपके क्या Warner, Khwaja. So
Hmm.
like they have to give it their all. Of course, like it's going to be ecstasy for some players, it's going to be heartbreak for others, but like yeah, it's going to be one last shot and go. And that's why I'm excited also, right? Like it's two big teams towards the end of their golden era of
Period.
modern
Yeah.
day cricket. Not like,
Yeah.
I mean, Australia का golden तो हम लोग भी देखे बचपन में, but अभी बोल रहे modern day cricket में they're playing top level cricket, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and you want them to have a good game, like a close encounter going to the last day, or even if it doesn't go to the last day, at least a close match.
Hmm. Get the English or Aussie girls to give reactions on the channel tomorrow. Nice idea, Ashish कहते हैं चिराग भाई.
क्या
Green red.
कौन सी क्या बोला?
Get the English or Australian girls to give reactions on the channel tomorrow.
Again,
green
oh.
green red ho jayega. I hope Green is fatigued. I mean, if Green is fatigued, then Rohit Sharma has another thing coming, so I'm pretty sure both of them are well rested and recovered. And yeah, इन्हें तो नौजवान है भाई. इन्हें ब्रो हैदराबाद में जुबली हिल्स का घर दिख रहा पीछे आपका.
मैं नहीं यार, मेरे को ये बताओ, लोग ना जो कमेंट्स में कहाँ यहाँ पे क्या क्या खाना है बताओ रात में, क्या अच्छा है इंग्लैंड में, क्या मशहूर है? मैं तो सीधा मैं जाऊंगा बटर चिकन बिरयानी 65 खा लूंगा मैं. वी पीपल लाइक अस ब्रो, वी कम टू डिफरेंट प्लेसेस बट वी वांट आवर होम फूड. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट इज ब्रो.
It's just home. That's what, home away from home.
Oh,
uh,
from home. And जूस भी जरूरी है सोने से पहले, लेमन
Don,
जूस या
Don is
ग्रेप
saying
जूस.
fish and bros, fish and
फिश
chips.
एंड चिप्स, वो तो इधर सामने ही दिख रहा है मेरे को, फिश एंड
भाई
चिप्स.
हजम हो जाता है यार पूरा. फिश एंड चिप्स
Fish and
कहाँ लगता
chips.
है अपने जिस्म को, कहाँ
It was
लगता है.
very, it's very popular. And hopefully, Faz, I'll try to get you content also from. because the match will finish like thing like on some of the days like London. So I haven't seen like the what's it called, the Big Ben and all these things. I'm sure those will be also very interesting.
Yeah,
वहाँ से भी
yeah.
एक live try करेंगे, but I don't know कितने लोग वहाँ रहते हैं.
आते आते भाई, इंग्लैंड पढ़ना है तो आ जाओ भाई, फ्री में लंदन फिर आएंगे मुसा भाई। मतलब हम लोग के लिए फ्री
हम
रहेंगे
मजदूर
मुसा भाई।
हम मजदूर आदमी है, हमको देखो ठंड में डाल दिए फैज भाई इधर, ठंड में हम रहेंगे जैकेट पहन के
भाई
रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं ग्राउंड के बाहर, चार
आपको
नवाब.
देखो कैसी जगह भेजा मैं, आप ठंड में रिपोर्ट करते होर गेट के बाजू हैं, तो रिपोर्ट करिए। आप,
God.
आपके तो आंखें सेक सेक के गर्म हो जाएंगे, मसला नहीं है ओए।
क्या मौसम है.
वाह 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 वाह।
हाँ बोलो.
तो खैर, गजू भाई आस्किंग डिड यू वॉच असुर 2? नहीं, मैंने तो नहीं देखी असुर फर्स्ट वाली भी। आई थिंक अरशद वारसी की जो सीरीज है, नहीं मैंने तो नहीं देखी अभी तक। I haven't watched that.
Apparently that's, yeah, that was good. There's Scoop that I started watching last. That's really good show. I only saw first 2-3 episodes, but वो अच्छा शो है. अभी तो यही चल रहा, क्रिकेट ही चल रहा भाई पूरी दुनिया में.
आई थिंक अभी थोड़ा आप रेस्ट कर लो, आई थिंक हो गया। आई थिंक अपने बॉयज, we can connect tomorrow hopefully with Mustafa, probably after the game.
Yeah, I'll try to see what the scene is during the game. Maybe lunch time पे अगर थोड़ा बाहर निकल सकते तो ठीक है, नहीं तो I'll come after the game for sure. फैज तो जुड़ेंगे like
Yeah,
hopefully
right
before
after the
and
game,
after
right
and
before and after, yeah, probably कल अगर टीम
yeah.
अनाउंस हो गई तो जब भी तो ज्वाइन करेंगे उसके
हाँ,
बाद।
टॉस पे कर लेंगे. मैं भी कोशिश करता हूँ मैच से पहले अगर लाइव आ सकते हैं तो करेंगे, नहीं तो कुछ ना कुछ we'll take content and I'll send you whatever I can from the grounds and everything. You can post it on the socials and on YouTube and everything.
Yeah,
Do as much as
100%.
possible.
Yes
I
sir.
mean, कोशिश we're not perfect. This is the first time I'm on tour. Like I've never done anything like, I have done similar things, but this is something different. Like in different unknown conditions, but it's going to be fun, man. I'm really excited for it. Maza to aayega, like
Yeah.
100%.
Just
Bro,
make sure
Faz, at the
while
Oval, mate, with our, huh?
while watching the game you just don't forget to record. We need the content. क्योंकि गेम में भेज जाते हैं अपन
Yeah.
कभी कभी, अरे भाई इंग्लैंड में है बोल के।
वाह, वो हो जाता वो तो मेरे को भी होता है like 100%. like मेरे को सबसे ज्यादा होता है वो, I get engrossed into the game.
Yeah.
But no, hopefully I'll get that. And अच्छा, आप बोले थे कुछ, आप प्रॉमिस करे थे कि आप प्रेडिक्शन देंगे आज.
विराट कोहली का।
वो जीत रहे कौन मैच ये बताओ.
जीत रहे मैच,
होए होए. अब देखो थोड़ा सा हवा पिकअप हो गया. यहाँ पे शाम के 8 बज रहे हैं और मौसम कड़क है, ठंडे और या इट्स विंडी राइट नाउ ब्रो. just give me weather update. बोलो.
I can see moving, थोड़े पत्ते दिख रहे वहाँ पे, brown
पत्ते हिल रहे हैं या थोड़ा सा तेज हो रहे हैं अभी. like it's still sunny bro, Faz. It's still sunny, like you can still see the sun. I'm just like behind where the shadows are, that's why.
Yeah, we can. I mean, still, like from whatever we're able to see the sky from your camera angle, it's like still looks normal.
Yeah, 100%. हाँ बोलो.
जीतने का देखो, मेरे को यकीन है इंडिया जीतेंगी for a fact, and I feel Virat Kohli is going to be the man of the match.
Virat Kohli is going to be man of the match.
Yes, this is what I feel.
Yeah, I'll go with that, bro. But mentally, if you ask me, Australia will win in 3 days, bro.
That's how you feel. I just feel like India more.
So for me, Australia's team looks stronger. Australia team looks more balanced. Australia's team looks more well rested. But India have the fight. They have the crowd. They have the momentum. And we've seen even with the likes of Natarajan, Washington, Sundar, Shardul Thakur, they've won at the Gabba. And that's the spirit you want. Virat Kohli is going to be determined. I'm sure he's going to have a say in that huddle tomorrow before the game. He's going to talk. Rohit Sharma is going to talk. They have experienced players there. Rahane, Pujara, Rahane, after Shami, Shami. These guys are experienced. Ashwin, Jadeja. These are experienced players. They've been here, done that. They've played finals before. They've played in England before. And that fight, I want to see the fight. Like even if lose, it's okay, but I want to see that fight. And that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on some spectacular individual performance, or just like the experienced players turning up and rolling Australia over. That's what I hope is going to happen. But if you ask me, like on paper, man to man, Australia is a better team, bro, right now.
Yeah, I think that's for sure. I think everybody on paper, if you're going to look at it, but yeah, मेरे हिसाब से
फैज
मैं
आप
क्यों
तुम जाने से पहले कमेंट्स भी ले लो लोग लाइक बाद
हाँ
में
हाँ
जाने से पहले तो आई नो लेट हो गया आपको वहां पे
नहीं 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 बट मैं वही बोल रहा था कि ऑन पेपर यस इट लुक्स लाइक ऑस्ट्रेलिया लुक्स स्ट्रॉन्गर बट सब बट इंडियन टीम अगर आप देख लो ऑल ऑफ देम हैव बीन मोर और लेस टुगेदर इट्स जस्ट बीन लाइक दे प्लेड मच मोर टुगेदर एंड आई मीन अब
फैज
कंडीशन ये
फैज
वो
लोग दिख
शायद
रहे
कौन है वो
उन लोग आईसीसी के स्टाफ के हैं वो
क्या
लाइक ब्रॉडकास्टिंग है वो हाँ
पकड़ो उन लोगों
हाँ
को
जी
तो
भैया अगर
आई मीन
हाँ जरा एक मिनट हाँ
इल्ला
बोलो
आ जा रहे हरे वाले भैया आ रहे but I
हाँ
feel
देख रहे
yeah
हो
on
पीछे से
paper
मेरे
yes
को
you're right Australia looks stronger but I just feel like mindset wise India is more together it's more on a similar time scale and everybody will just be behind them I think each will back each other and Rohit Sharma has created this environment in the dressing room that is more protective of his players and stuff so I don't know I'm just looking at it that way I'm just probably getting more locked up emotionally but I just feel it's going to be India's miss to win 100% I feel like I'm guaranteed I don't know why Virat Kohli is going to like kill it.
man that'll be crazy imagine him lifting the trophy right there right behind at this
Yeah,
ground that
yeah.
will be crazy man
First ball wicket, Arikal. I mean Mitchell Stark agar dal raha, I'm pretty sure I sense something scary. Might be a drop is what I feel, but Mitchell Stark is going to scare me with that first over. India jeet rahi hai 100%. Irrespective of who wins, it will be KS Bharat's last test match because of KL Rahul's return is what I think he's saying. Australia beat two batsmen pe depend hai, Smith and Marnus. Also, you have Khawaja who's the second highest scorer in the WTC circuit. You have लाइक मुस्तफा सेड एलेक्स कैरी भी है उधर नीचे स्टीव स्मिथ के अलावा मार्नस लाबुशन के अलावा ट्रेविस हेड भी है तो बैटिंग है बट यस यू वुड डिपेंड ऑन स्टीव स्मिथ एंड मार्नस इन दिस कंडीशन बट इंडिया में भी वो दे वर हेवीली डिपेंडेंट दे डिडंट डू अ लॉट बट अगेन इंडिया अदर बॉल गेम था वहां पे रैंक टर्नर था आई एम नॉट गोना गेट इनटू दैट बट अगेन दिस ऑस्ट्रेलियन साइड अगेन वेरी क्रिस्प हैड अ गुड ब्रेक ready to roar India
and
is
that's what
equally
you
ready
want
to
to
roar
see. Faiz, that's what you want to see from India, right? Like Pat Cummins left. They had a couple of players injured, but then they came back and fought under Steve Smith. That's what you want to see
hmm.
from India. Like conditions might suit. अब ये भी बात हो रही थी like that interview you're talking about, right, with Rohit Sharma and all these guys. उसमें
Hmm.
Ponting उससे पहले आया था. उसमें उन्हें बोला था कि like the favor the conditions are a bit more similar to Australia. And then some journalists asked him, saying that, but India do really well in Australian conditions. They beat Australia, so if it's similar to Australia, then doesn't that benefit India? He's like, yeah, but I think he got that wrong. I don't think it's similar to Australia. Maybe the oval pitch could be, but like conditions wise, it's the swing which can trouble India. And Australia have really good bowlers who can exploit that. I think that's how I look at it in terms of Australia's advantage. More than
Yeah,
like whereas and the ball, right? The Duke's ball is going to keep
well,
swinging, is going to keep moving. Kookaburra, like after you play 40, like 20, 30, 40 overs, it gets old. Pujara runs them down to the ground, it becomes difficult. But I think actually these conditions will suit Australian bowlers more than in Australia. If you it's kind of weird what I'm saying, but
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I
more
just
more
feel with the
homely
ball,
conditions for them. Yeah, more
and
homely conditions.
it'll be more challenging for India. India, I think, like playing bounce. They don't mind playing bounce. They don't mind playing on hard surfaces. But when ball हिलना जब शुरू होता जब प्रॉब्लम होती और बड़े मैचेस में तो होती ही होती रोहित शर्मा को विराट कोहली को सबको होता so that is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I think वो ball का movement थोड़ा हुआ तो they usually do tend to get hesitant and then एक shell में चले जाते हैं and then they become a different defensive approach rather than an attacking. Now that's what I would like to see that एक आध move होके beat भी होगे तो problem नहीं है भाई आप attack करते रहो जैसा आपको आता जो आप loose balls पकड़ो आप मारो कोई बात नहीं आप leave करो ball कोई बात नहीं but I think you just don't go into the shell of a defensive mindset and then just stick to that and you see slowly everybody getting out then Virat Kohli probably having to get a 50 out of that crumbling whatever is left off and then Pujara blocking 200 deliveries but nothing no runs coming out of it.
Yeah, exactly that's what I've said before as well in the past exactly.
Hmm.
और कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं शायद
Yeah, एक minute
पंटर का कुछ
Australia
कमेंट था वहां से.
whom are you planning to banter with if fielding on boundary.
I'm not a kid, bro.
Head,
No, I'll tell you Steve Smith and David Warner वो सैंड पेपर लेके जाऊंगा मैं.
हेड भी पूरा हेड दे देता है वो भी पैंट जैसा पंत
क्या
जैसा
तुम भी बोल रहे हो भाई
चिराग भाई का कमेंट
क्या
चिराग भाई का कमेंट है ही इज मेकिंग मी से दीस
मैं
थिंग्स
गलत
प्रिडिक्शन
वे में
लॉस
ले लिया मैं.
नहीं नहीं उन्हें उन्होंने भी वही वे में बोले प्रिडिक्शन ऑस्ट्रेलिया विल बैट फर्स्ट वन ऑफ ऑसी टॉप 4 विल स्कोर अ डबल सेंचुरी क्या बात है वन ऑफ The top four. Okay, that's a big call. He's saying double century probably from Khwaja's, Warner, Smith, or Labuschagne incoming.
And that could be the difference in the game. I mentioned this earlier as well, right? It takes two batsmen, one big partnership of 250, 300, and that's the game in your hands. So that could be
Mhm.
the difference if that does happen.
True. Hmm. Shami man of the match bowler Gachu Bhai. Curator said that it will be bouncy.
Yeah, it will look oval. Historically, does have that extra bounce, which will help bowlers, but also for the batsman, true bounce rehta. So if you do settle in, I think you can make runs on this pitch as well. For me, it's a bit difficult to predict exactly how the pitch is going to be. I think it's difficult for a lot of people to predict. There will be like some because if you see the narrative, some people are saying it's bouncy, some people are saying greenness, some people are saying turn on another day four, day five. I really can't predict the pitch, but the oval traditionally, yes, it is a bit bouncy. To first 2 3 days, good to bat on, and then it turns day four, day five. The only problem now is that it's in June. It's not in August, September.
But वो point could be Rohit Sharma बहुत smartly like lightly say, yeah, I think there's been one or two matches that have been played by the county. It's not a very new pitch. I mean, this guy was
या
very
मगर
relaxed and chilled in
फर्क
his
तो
mind.
रहता हाँ नहीं मगर फर्क तो रहता राइट अब एक दो मैच और फिर लाइक 100 200 मैच जो लाइक पूरा काउंटी आपका 100 भी रहता उसके नेट वेस्ट T20 प्लस काउंटी 4 डे मैचेस एंड आपका 100 यू प्लेइंग ऑन दैट कंपेयर टू 2 3 गेम्स तो फर्क तो रहेगा हाउ डिड यू एंजॉय द प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस ब्रो फैज
It was good. I think the both the captains were like looking refreshed and relaxed. I mean, Rohit Sharma को तो बहुत जल्दी उठा दिए थे. Like I didn't expect it to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. But apart from that, it was good to see that they were not trying to give any clues out, any strategies out, any planning out. So it's interesting that they were keeping a mellow approach, but also just talking logic and like trying to back their own team. Yeah.
भाई कभी जल्दी उठना है उसको
नहीं मतलब तूने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस क्या बोला था भाई इंडिया की बॉलिंग भी मजबूत है ऑस्ट्रेलिया को ज्यादा भाव मत दो बिल्कुल मजबूत है बट प्रॉब्लम क्या है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पास ज्यादा कंप्लीट बॉलिंग अटैक है लाइक इन टर्म्स ऑफ ट्रियो और इवन अ फोर बॉलर क्वाड्रेंट अगर आप देख रहे they've got Stark, they've got Cummins, they've got experience there. They've got Scott Boland, who's very wicket to wicket and very accurate. Then you've got Michael Nesser, who's probably one of the better bowlers, who's coming off a very good county streak. Now, when you compare
is
that
he not
to,
playing is he playing Michael Lester
I
is
don't,
playing
I don't think he's playing. Like
yeah
based
yeah
on what
but
I
sorry
read,
go ahead go
yeah.
ahead go ahead
So you've got a better
yeah
better lineup in terms of in India. If you see, Bumrah is out, which already automatically you are at a 30-40% disadvantage. You've got
Hmm.
Shami, yes, experience very good with his seaming accuracy, but again longevity कितने ओवर डाल सकते शमी भाई वो देखना पड़ेगा. सिराज very good, but अगर नहीं चला तो पिट सकता है. Which I know he's got a lot of variation in, but इतना experience भी नहीं है ये variation डालने में in a 90 over match. अब आपके बात
हाँ
आ गई शार्दुल ठाकुर, उनटकट और उमेश यादव. ये तीनों का भी आप हिसाब लगा लो कंपेयर टू नेसर और बोलेंड. हु वुड यू प्रेफर?
Yeah,
Would you prefer
I,
them?
I I agree with your point of view, and the thing is also like we also have to remember this last two cycles we also had a Ishant Sharma there. The experience of him, he's played in all conditions. He was your third seamer along with these guys, and now Siraj has come. In the last couple of years, he's come, but
Hmm.
like it's still like you don't have that that third seamer. Bumrah is not there, and Ishant is also not there. That's also you have to consider. And look, Shardul Thakur is not proven as a test bowler. Unatkar is not. Umesh Yadav is proven in Indian conditions. Outside of India, he struggled, right? So that is what Faiz is saying. Yes, Scott Boland, you can say Hazelwood's loss is a huge loss, and now things even out a bit. Maybe not 50-50, but like with Hazelwood not there, I think it gets India back into the game because Hazelwood is like a modern day Glenn McGrath. He bowls at line and length. He'll be at you all day. With Boland, in Australia, he's spectacular. What he's going to do in England is yet to see. So you still that means it brings India back into the thing. We don't know. अब उन्हें ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि उन्हें 10 विकेट ले ले गेम में लेकिन एक आप ये बोल सकते हैं कि भाई हेजलवुड नहीं है तो इंडिया को
Yeah,
थोड़ा रिलीफ हो सकता है बिकॉज ही इज
बिल्कुल. Yes,
एक्सट्रीमली ही इज ऑन अ वेरी हाई लेवल हेजलवुड स्पेशली व्हेन ऑन
100%.
टॉप फॉर्म
Will the reserve day 6 come into play this time? I mean, there are chatter about day 4 being rained out. Maybe there are probably hints of rain on day
Bro,
4
that's gonna
specifically.
cause some logistical issues for me, bro. Oh, but I did not plan that because the weather I saw before, I thought it was gonna be 5 day game, but yeah, that's gonna cause some logistical issues. But don't worry, Faiz. Fez will work from the studio and sort
100%
something
वो
out
तो
for.
करेंगे and also we send an umbrella to Mustafa. Everybody chip in some 10 rupees. Whoever's looking at us, we'll buy a Mustafa an umbrella. But yeah, I
ऐसा
think
दिख रहा
mostly
मैं
मेरे को लग रहा
ऐसा दिख
5.
रहा बस मैं ऐसा दिख रहा मैं टूर द फ्रांस में हूँ खाली साइकिलिंग देख रहा हूँ मैं 1 घंटे से
बात करते हैं या टूर डे फ्रांस या ओलंपिक की तैयारी भाग रहे भी लोग
हाँ
बोलेंड से आउट मत होना बस बोलेंड से आउट मत होना बस yeah that's just all what we don't want but he's a fantastic bowler I think he's the bowler right Mustafa takes wickets back to back and we've seen that happen in against South
या
Africa as well
उन्हें
एक ओवर में दो
4 बॉल
मिनिमम
में
लेता
4 विकेट ले लेता
yeah
या
yeah
एशेज में भी याद है एशेज में डेब्यू करा नहीं उन्हें लास्ट ईयर तो उसमें भी मेरे को याद है उन्हें कुछ लाइक 4-5 विकेट ले लिया 2 मिनट में तो या लाइक अगेन ही इज नॉट प्रूवन इन इंग्लिश कंडीशंस बट आई एम श्योर ही लाइक बॉलिंग ओवर हियर
Yeah, King Kohli is in the house. He says, क्या रोहित शर्मा
माय
50
गाय
मारेगा क्या विराट 100 मारेगा मेरे हिसाब से थिंक विराट विल गो क्रेजी इन दिस टेस्ट मैच एंड रोहित शर्मा 50 मारेगा होपफुली ही इज वन जो हम लोग जितना भी इंग्लैंड में क्रिकेट देखे अगर आप तो ऑब्वियसली रोहित शर्मा दिमाग में आते 5 सेंचुरीज इन द वर्ल्ड कप सेंसेशनल बैटर जब भी पिच कोई ट्रिकीनेस रहती पिच में यू कैन अफोर्ड रोहित शर्मा यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट रोहित शर्मा टू सॉर्ट ऑफ गेट सम ऑफ द रन्स फॉर यू but now it's just based on his recent performance. I know a lot of people will be writing off, but this guy is always like in touch. You don't see him कि भाई he's in a bad patch of form for a long time. कहीं ना कहीं 50 मार देगा कहीं ना कहीं कुछ 100 मार देगा unexpectedly. So we just hoping that unexpectedness kicks in this test match.
बिल्कुल 100%.
पहले कोहली फैन देखा जो बोल रहा है रोहित 50 मारेगा क्या कोहली 50 मारेगा अरे उसका 50-50 ऐड करके कोहली का बोल रहा कि
Rohit we trust.
Key for Indian fast bowler will be to hit the right length. Otherwise, Aussie batsmen will leave outside off stump all day and get themselves in. As you can tell, exactly, and that's what they're just gonna be. They're ready for that, right? And they play with the Dukes. They have an idea of the ball better than thinking what lengths to play at, what lengths not to play at. So they're a bit ahead in that aspect. But I think Indian bowlers will be good for the test. सबसे ज़्यादा दिक्कत बिल्कुल दिक्कत तो है, but we'll definitely think getting chilly. A hoodie is up.
Yeah,
आपका
it's getting now as the night approaches, it's going to get colder. But yeah, it's fine, man. We're all good for anything for the content for you guys. You guys, it's very late in certain parts of the world, but you guys जुड़े हमारे साथ तो like we're here, bro. We're here for you guys. So
Yeah, 100%
चिल्ली
कहीं
रहने
ना
दो,
कहीं
सनी रहने दो, कुछ भी रहने दो है.
5 दिन के बाद देखो भाई 5 दिन के बाद जितना सोना है सोया because there's not going to be any cricket
हाँ
after this right like test
एग्जैक्टली
cricket
अभी जितना भी करना है अभी करो भाई फिर उसके बाद 5 दिन के बाद जो भी करना है करो उसके बाद
ha,
like you said
ha,
and India is not playing for a long time after I think.
yeah that's what it's probably the last test match of the calendar maybe December में if there's an innings but World Cup तक तो कोई test match है नहीं इंडिया का like test match specific बोल रहा हूँ मैं 2020 probably you'll see a series come up or probably a one day series maybe just before the
वो भी
World Cup
सीरीज आई थिंक इंडिया वो अफगानिस्तान का कुछ कैंसिल हो गया तो आई थिंक लाइक 3-4 हफ्ते तो नहीं खेल रहे क्रिकेट इंडिया आई थिंक
Yeah, I
राइट
don't
अभी
think so.
इसके बाद.
They're not going to play. Yeah, Afghanistan playing Sri Lanka at the moment. Then they have another series with I think someone else, and then India. I think is just going to play Australia maybe just before the World Cup or something like that. But I don't know.
But I told you, yeah, वो एशिया कप का भी नहीं मालूम. I don't want to talk about Asia Cup right now because that's like that question keeps coming every 2 days. But let's finish this, then we'll talk about the Asia Cup. Now it's all about the WTC Championship. It's all about Rohit Sharma versus Pat Cummins. At the Oval, this is the ground for everybody who's just tuning in right now. I'm right outside it, and these in just less than 24 hours, I think both teams will take guard and face each other off. The toss will happen 10 o'clock UK time, which is 2:30, I think, India time, Faz, if I'm not mistaken.
3-2:30.
And yeah, it's going to be a good atmosphere. Like I said, there's probably going to be a lot of people in the ground. And yeah, it should be a cracking game of cricket. This is what we're looking forward to, right? For the last few weeks, or at least even towards the end of the IPL, यही बात कर रहे थे हम लोग. So we're here, man. The moment has come. In Rohit, we trust, Faz.
हैरी ब्रुक के साथ देख रहे क्या भाई कल मैच पूछ रहा इब्राहिम
अरे कहाँ है कि कोशिश तो करेंगे किसी लाइक अगर उन्हें है तो देखेंगे मगर यार आई डोंट थिंक सो हैवी मेरे हाथ को कहाँ था
ये क्या बोल रहा है पंटर अभी काम करो नेक्स्ट वीक पूल पार्टी जाना है
भाई नेक्स्ट वीक से हज शुरू हो रहा है
क्या क्या बोल रहा है
अभी जो
नेक्स्ट वीक
कर
पे आके वो होटल को जाओ, ब्रजियर ऑफ लाइट को जाओ, क्या क्या ही हो रहा पंटर जब से पंटर
भैया
ने।
एक इसका 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 मेरे को एक स्टोरी बोलना है इन्हें मगर मैं बोलूंगा ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड इसका एक स्टोरी ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड बोलूंगा
चलो ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड बोल दो
आपसे
आप, बट रिकॉर्ड्स की अगर बात करें, लाइक यू सेड, दिस इज गोना बी अ रिकॉर्ड event, hopefully 5 days sell out. I'm just hoping there are a lot of crowds because you get to see a lot of characters, probably
there will be look
weirdly
the
dressed
official
people.
tickets
Yeah.
look that happens in Leeds I don't know यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है
हाँ,
that'll be
that's
cool
it,
to
yeah.
see that
एक तो बिना शर्ट के बैठ जाएगा पेटला, एक तो बैठेगा।
या वो हो सकता बट देखो लुक वीकेंड पे तो सोल्ड आउट रहेगा 100%। कल भी मेजोरिटी मेरे को 90% तो फुली दिखने वाला है। आई डोंट सी इट अदरवाइज। आई हैवंट रेड एनीथिंग, आई जस्ट केम, तो आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली व्हाट द सीन इज, बट दे आर सेइंग इट्स ऑफिशियल टिकट्स आर सोल्ड आउट। अब आई डोंट नो व्हाट द अदर ब्लैक मार्केट और थिंग व्हाट दैट सिचुएशन इज, बट क्राउड तो रहेगा भाई। क्राउड तो अपने ही लोग कितने रहेंगे देख लो तुम।
बिल्कुल नहीं, आई मीन वही पैट कमिंस भी जो बोला, आई थिंक उसके हिसाब से भी मेरे को लग रहा है गोना बी पैक्ड एंड मजा तो
या
आने वाली है भाई।
100%।
जस्ट द बिल्डअप हैज बीन सो एक्साइटिंग, 2 years का वेट, एंड देन ऑल द प्लेयर्स दैट आर पोटेंशियल लाइक यू मेंशनड गोइंग टू फिनिश आफ्टर दिस टेस्ट मैच। आई मीन ऑब्वियसली दे कुड ऑब्वियसली कंटिन्यू, यू नेवर नो इंडियन क्रिकेट कैसा चलता, वी नो कि भाई कब अब जैसे रहाने का वापसी देख लिया अपन, सो एनीथिंग इज पॉसिबल, but it's just that build up and the fights that you've seen. Potentially India was probably not going to qualify at one stage, but then they qualified, and then Australia were not going to, probably still needed something in Ahmedabad, they got that, they got the draw. So I think that's going to be crazy, and just going to be a fantastic, and hopefully, which I'm hoping, India is going to kill it. I mean, we're always positive for India, but like Mustafa also mentioned, never take out this Australian side. They've played some fantastic cricket throughout, dominating. I think वो golden period जो बात करती है, even this period of Australian cricket hasn't done that bad. They've just been very very good, and it's all about these 5 days now. ये 5 दिन का क्रिकेट आप जिंदगी भर के उतना खेलो. In terms of playing on
Yeah.
pitches that you can trust the bounce, Aussie play at Gabba and Perth, so they know how to judge the bounce of when to leave the ball and when to play. Exactly. So that's what in that
They
aspect
do,
it's
but
more home-oriented conditions. Yeah.
they they do, but Shami and Siraj can exploit that as well. They to their favor. That's what we're believing, right? From what you've seen, I know it could be fatigue or something else, and they don't perform to the levels that we expect. But if they perform to their highest level, Siraj and Shami, they can exploit that bounce, and they can cause problems for the likes of Labuschagne, Smith, Khwaja, Warner. Shami coming around the wicket to Warner. That's like a matchup that I really want to see. So you can spin it both ways, but yes, in general, it does suit Australia a bit more.
100%. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I'm getting more and more excited as आते जा रहा बादो बादो time, and first ball is gonna be crucial. I think first over in general is gonna be crucial. Whoever is gonna bowl it, let it be Shami
अरे
and Mr.
90 ओवर का दिन है, 5-5 दिन है भाई, 5-5 फर्स्ट बॉल कुछ भी हो सकता है। या लाइक दे कैन डिक्टेट द वे द गेम गोज इफ देयर इज अ अर्ली विकेट और समथिंग, बट
King Kohli saying
लंबा
like
खेले फर्स्ट।
King Kohli saying like दे दिया, thank you sir, like भी दे दिया, subscribe भी दे दिया, कहीं जुड़ते रहे
सब्सक्राइब
because
भी कर दीजिए, और
ये क्रिकेट का ही
आपके
चैनल है।
दोस्तों को, फैमिली को, सबको भाई बोलो कि ये चैनल देखो, बोल के कोशिश कर रहे हैं हम लोग
आपके जो पीछे
बढ़ाने के
जा रहे
लिए।
हैं
तो
उनको भी बोलो मुस्तफा, आपके पीछे जो जा रहे थे उनको भी बोलो, जो जा रहे चिच्चा।
भाई सूट बैग हेडफोन्स, क्या बात है, टिप टॉप बेबी। कल मैं सूट पहन के जाऊँ, हमारे सूट है ही नहीं मेरे पास। लॉर्ड्स में तो
शेरवानी
सूट पहन
पहन
के देना पड़ता, शेरवानी है।
के। Did you find अच्छा खैर दुआ करने की जगह ढूंढ लिएगा पूछ रहा। सो या आई थिंक
नमाज में तो चलते रहते हैं भाई। हाँ
या बिल्कुल, तो आई थिंक वही चेक कर लेना आप, जो भी एरिया है आपका, जिधर भी आप रह रहे हो उसके अतराफ थोड़ा बहुत देख लो कहाँ है सब पब्लिक आ रही है,
अच्छा उसका बात कर रहा वो तो। हाँ
नहीं नहीं खैर। तो भाई मैंने दबा दिया। थैंक यू सो मच कोहली भाई, एंड या प्लीज डू शेयर इट विद एवरीबॉडी एल्स दैट आपके जितने भी दोस्त हैं क्रिकेट के एंथुसियास्ट है, बिकॉज़ हम लोग तो क्रिकेट ही बोलते रहते हैं यहाँ पे, एंड क्रिकेट फिर बोल दिया मैं तो, बट या anything else Mustafa that you would like to say? We'll definitely join you tomorrow because there are going to be a lot of fans around you, a lot of people around you. I'm pretty sure आप भी थक गए होंगे थोड़ा बहुत, obviously I know you're on adrenaline right now, पूरा pumped up है, ready to go, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited, man. Like this is we came here for to cover this match. We've been waiting for this match for a long time. कितने like we've lost so many finals, but हम लोग हर वक्त फिर भी उम्मीद रखते हैं, सब रखते हैं, आप से लेके पंटर से लेके आशीष, विनय, चिराग भाई, सब उम्मीद तो करते हैं भाई इंडिया जीती। We 10 years without a trophy. uh, things might not change after this also, but this is the beauty of cricket, right? Like we come back after so many world cups. We say क्या change करो, captain change कर दो, ये कर दो, वो कर दो, बेकार है, इन्हें रोहित शर्मा को retire कर दो, मगर we're all back and we're all going to be behind Rohit Sharma. We're going to be behind the Indian team. The Bharat Army is going to be in full voice. The Indian fans will be in full voice. Australia will play some fierce cricket, and I'm sure the team. Whether they win or lose, they'll still give it the 100%. Yes, we can criticize. There should be criticism if they don't do well, but ek daira mein, right? Like we shouldn't cross the line. But main thing is enjoy this. Like Test cricket, this is pure for pure cricket fans. This is the moment. This is the pinnacle. World Test Championship. Yes, it's a new thing, so it's taking some time to get used to. But this is what you want. You play for this championship. It's a battle of attrition. It's a battle of patience, concentration, and in the end, the best team will win. And looking forward to it, man. I just want a really good contest between bat and ball throughout, and that's what I'm hoping that we get in England. Like compared to other places in England, like the bowlers can come into the game at any time. The batsmen can come into the game. You'll have counter-attacking cricket as well. You'll have defensive cricket. You'll have attacking cricket, and yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, a thriller, man. It should be really really good to watch. Hopefully.
Yep, sir. Thriller indeed. And I just can't wait. Tomorrow, first ball, looking at the whites. पहले the new whites, first of all, Adidas के दाल लेके निकलने वाले boys. And I'm
अरे हाँ,
expecting a crazy, crazy match. I think it's going to be
जर्सी शायद
fantastic.
मैं वो देखता हूँ, जर्सी वर्सी यहाँ पे मिलता है, या स्टैंड्स कह रहे थे. I'll try to take a shot of the stuff they're
Vendors.
selling
Yeah,
as well
whatever
over here.
vendors.
Yeah, the
Yeah, whatever
vendors. Yeah,
vendors. Yeah. Anything that you can get.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll try to check that out because maybe they don't sell the hoodies, but they sell the shirt. I don't even know what the situation is because it's Adidas contract, so I don't know. But कल ही मालूम होगा क्या रहता.
But जो भी है, enjoy करो. Next 5 days are going to be probably the best
आप
of
भी
your
करिए
life, and
भैया.
it's going to be, yeah, 100%. But like वहाँ पे रह के अंदर first ball at the oval just feels रहने वाले.
Yeah, no, hopefully, inshallah, it should be a good experience. And even those who are watching on TV, it's going to be incredible to watch, man. Like I said, it's going to be two of the biggest teams in the last few years. And some of the players, it might be the last final ever. So I think everyone should be watching this game, whether you're in the stadium or outside the stadium, it doesn't really matter.
100%. 100%.
They should really watch it. And yeah, and hoping that the weather stays good in the next 5 days. And there's a different thing about here. यहाँ पे, like people really enjoy the cricket. I feel Test cricket as well. Like so, it should be good. It should be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying,
100%.
and we'll try to get the latest updates, whatever it is. Faz will also join. I will also join. We'll
Yeah.
work from both ends and give you the latest content as much as we can.
Pakka for sure. And yeah, it's all about tomorrow. And the Test cricket probably क्या होने वाला है वो सब बात की बात है. But मेस लाने का है घर को.
घर को लाना है दूल्हे राजा. With in Rohit we trust. अपना time आएगा.
Yeah.
With that, reporter Mustafa Ismail signing off with cameraman Mr. Faiz Tahir, live from the Oval, and we will catch you tomorrow before and after the day's play.
Thank you everybody for joining. Before you do leave, please like, subscribe, and share. And definitely we will come back with Mustafa from the Oval. Till then, yes, take care and remember to tune in at 2:30, 3 o'clock for India Australia WTC Final 2023.